Oh yeah, true. I didn't think about that. Didn't think about that. But yeah, we live now. Um, we're gonna
Ooh,
have the quiz. Gonna discuss. Did you guys? Have you guys? No, obviously you haven't. But we've not really talked about the latest chapter yet, have we? Um,
no.
I don't know.
Yo, Vincenzo's first one here, man. What's good, bro? What's good, Vincenzo? Always bright and early. But yeah, we've not really discussed the latest chapter. I mean, for me personally, not much really happened, anyways. Um, so I don't know if there's much to go through. That's why I thought doing a little quiz would be a little fun.
Ooh.
But yeah, um, as people roll through, um, I'll have everyone introduce themselves, and then there might be some more guys jumping on the stream as we go along. With Ero and Suki
Lelouch face
saying
off.
saying they may make an appearance. But yeah, search one sec. Let me just right. Okay, so what's good, everyone? It's your boy Raito 6, and if I feel like it's been ages, to be honest, since I've been on, but it's only been a week. We've only missed a week in it. Um,
Yeah.
but
Well, it
for
will have
some reason
been
it
like
feels like
14
ages.
days because it will have been 2 weeks basically because we did skip a
Mhm.
week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And then
yeah,
also,
yeah, it's true. Tuesday. It'd be like 14 days since. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get you. But yeah, man, it's good to have you guys on. Um, I'll let you guys introduce yourself. Starting with Lexio.
hello, it's me, Lexio Blackmoon. I am here. I have not made a video in a while. Please don't kill me for it.
And we got Dedu.
Yep, I'm Dedu, and I can survive longer in a cage than a gorilla than Lexio. Confirmed, it's facts.
It's confirmed that he wouldn't because I'd bring a knife.
Oh mate.
Anyway,
He
So
needs a knife. That just shows how inferior he is.
are both of you aware of the Twitter discourse about this hundred guys versus one gorilla?
I heard that.
no. What?
Yeah, I mean it's all
Yeah,
over Twitter right now. It's it's all
What?
over Twitter right now, man.
it's
What
basically just
and
like
you
the new power scaling trend at the moment.
so so basically what happened was one guy one guy put out a tweet just saying I think 100 guys could be one gorillas. The 100 guys just have to really lock in, and yeah, it basically blew up, and everyone's running with it, trying to discuss like whether 100 guys can really take on one gorilla. And it's like no weapons, no nothing, just just man for man. But it's not like one on one. It's like 100 versus 1. I don't know what you guys think. I've got my thoughts, uh, and I've been
Mm.
discussing on the Twitters. I've been on the Twitters discussing it as well. Oh,
Suki's
Suki's
here.
here.
I also just want to clarify, 100 guys would easily win because at some point you just take the dead bodies of the guys who are dead and you use their ribs as knives.
Yeah,
It's not weapons.
so we are. So that's actually something I've actually seen. I've seen someone say that, like, you use the bones of the guys that are dead as weapons. I said throw sand, throw dirt into the gorilla's eyes, and everyone just jump in. You got to stomp. stomp on him.
Do gorillas have ball sacks?
Stomp on him. That is not going to do anything.
Stomp on his head, man. You stomp on his
If
head.
you
That's
knock a
not gonna
gorilla
No,
over,
you don't
you
want to do
still
that.
have to
No, no,
still
no,
have to
no,
stand on his
no.
leg.
He's
But
gonna
there's
freaking
100
lift
of
his
you.
arm
Think
up
of
and grab you. He can feel your
There's
leg on.
100 dudes.
no,
There's
no, no. But
100 dudes.
I'm,
He's
I'm,
gonna be
I,
dead before he takes them all out.
at this point, I'm thinking, right? You've got a couple of dudes holding each limb down, and then the rest of you stomping on his head.
You're going to need a
Raito, your
lot more than
audience
a
has a
couple
good point.
dudes to hold down a gorilla.
No, but we've got
Uh,
100, so
You know what I'm
Yeah,
doing?
still,
I'm grabbing
it
his
will
ass.
take
Raito,
a
your
good
audience
portion
has
of
a
that
really
to
good
hold
point.
down one limb.
yeah, for sure. It will take a lot, but that's why we've got 100. Like,
Also, you don't want to stamp on a gorilla's head because their skulls are incredibly durable enough where they can actually even tank
yeah,
the force of certain types of
yeah,
bullets.
but like still blunt force is still gonna damage him. I don't.
Right, we're gonna go on a limb and say that a bunch of just average people stamping on a gorilla's head is gonna give off the same
Nah,
force as a bullet.
it wouldn't
Right,
be
right.
rich people. I would say like you have to vet Navy SEAL and MMA fighters and the big guys. You gotta bring out the big guns.
Yeah, a bullet
What,
would still clap.
what are the rules? Are we allowed to just bring any weapon?
No
I
If
think
we're
weapon.
it was
bringing any weapon, then
no
it's just
outside
easy.
weapons.
Yeah, if there's
Because
weapons,
we
then
just
it's
bring
a
like an
lot
AK and
easier.
just gun it down.
I am the weapon. I'm just gonna twerk in front of it, distracted while everyone else jumps him.
That's the weirdest one I've heard.
Now grab him by the ball sacks. Aren't they? Are gorillas sensitive to that? Ball sacks? They have testicles, right?
Yeah, so I heard that like one of the first things they'll go for is your testicles, and they'll try and rip it off. Yeah, they've got tactics.
Can we talk about Blue Lock now?
Yeah. Anyway, anyways, what's good, Emerald Ace? What's good, Iron Gomez? What's good, OP, my bro? What's good, Vincenzo? The guys are here. Yeah, it feels like it's been ages. It feels like it's been ages.
It's only been
It's been
what,
like
3 weeks.
yeah, it's been we've skipped a week, so it's been like 2 weeks since we've been together. Um, but yeah, man, we're here to discuss some Blue Lock, and I've also got a quiz lined up. Um,
Huh?
and I think it'll be very fun.
Oh, I'm just seeing this now. What's it on?
Yeah, I've got a quiz lined up, bro. I've got a quiz lined up. Did you do your homework? Did you do your research? Yeah.
I know for certain I didn't, which is why I'm not deluding myself by thinking I stand a chance.
Oh mate. To be fair, I don't know who would actually win. My money is on Lexio personally. Um,
Arrow's
my
not here, so my money is on me.
yeah, my money is on Lexio only because I
But
know
if
that.
this is on Blue Lock, I have a pretty good chance now.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, no, that's
exactly.
what I'm saying. No
I
offense to Dead. I think it's going to be me or Suki, though. Unless Arrow is here, and then I think we can all agree he's smoking us.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, Emerald A says Suki, you're failing this quiz anyways. You're
Yeah,
failing.
he's right. He's not wrong. I got destroyed on Arrow's live stream.
Oh, is it?
We had this freaking not a quiz, but it was like a game show. I got the
Yeah.
no, I actually carried on Amasu. What am I talking about? I had
Oh,
nearly
is
all our
it?
points.
Oh man, do you know Arrow messaged me for that, and I literally didn't see it all day. I didn't see it all day until
When was
until
this? Arrow never messaged me.
yeah, bro. I think when was it? When was it? Sunday? Was it Sunday or Monday? I can't remember.
Oh yeah,
But
he was
I
messaging a bunch of us too.
I saw the message so late, bro. It was already done by the time I seen it. But yeah, no. But yeah, what was the latest chapter? Chapter 300, which I'm not gonna go through it because basically it was just a little love letter from Nagi to Rayo. Nagi finally locking off, going through the doors, the huge, massive doors that someone painted Losers Gate on top,
That's diabolical.
bro. Like, do you know what? The past two chapters, Ego man, I swear he has no chill whatsoever, bro. He has no
When did
chill.
he ever
When did
have
he
chill?
ever have to?
No, but the way he was talking to Rayo, bro, I felt so sorry for Rayo. I was like,
Because
hey,
Rio's a simp and he needs to stop simping.
Exactly.
oh
Like,
man,
think Rio would be the GOAT if he wasn't just like trying to bum Nagi.
yeah, that's true. That is true. True. No, he was on savage mode, up to 100% max. Savage mode pro max, bro. Like I don't get why he went so hard. Like and did you notice like when Isagi asked, there wasn't like it didn't seem like he was that harsh. When Rayo stepped in, that's when he flipped. He flipped the switch. Oh
Yeah,
man, yeah, no,
who's really gonna step to him? Like, be real, who's gonna step to Ego?
no one step
Me.
into ego, bro. No one step into
Then you're
ego.
dead.
I
Honestly, I
maybe
think
maybe Dedu's tall. Ego looks like he's about 6'6" as well.
because here's the thing, Henri's gonna take a golf club to your head.
Oh, I would love to take on Anwi 1v1. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got that
What
option.
you mean take on Henri 1v1,
Suki.
Ew.
bro? Nah, what do you mean take on Henri 1v1, bro?
You
That's
know
a
what I
Nah, don't
mean?
worry about it.
that's Henri, man.
No.
He's protected class, you know. It's like the only female in the whole story, bro. The only consistent female, anyways.
Yeah.
Well, there's a few that
Sendo
bypass that
only
rule.
took Sendo's taking Kaiser's mom soon. That's crazy work.
Ah,
Sendo wants to marry a
Anyway,
Hollywood
are we
star and
get
she looks like Kaiser's mom.
Kaiser's mom.
are we getting are we
Kaiser's
getting into
mom's
this quiz?
baddie though. She's a
Oh
baddie.
yeah, are we getting on to the
Oh,
quiz?
Are
I
yeah,
we
wanna
getting
come
on
on.
to?
I wanna
Lock
crush
in,
some
lock
people
in.
or get stomped.
Oh, you
Because
want
I'm
to
not
do
even
it
gonna
now?
do
You want to
any
do it
else
now?
on Nagi yet. Yeah. That's the point of this. This is the quiz episode.
Yeah, yeah, but now we got to discuss the chapter first and discuss some Blue Lock first.
No
Then
one
we'll.
n- no one gives a fuck about this chapter. It was just waffle by Reo, Nagi, and Isagi.
No, not okay.
It was
Okay, not the chapter, not the chapter. But I did have the question. What do you guys Nagi? What do you guys think Nagi's doing next in his life?
Not quitting
J
soccer.
League. He's
He's
he's going
gonna
to do some like club football.
J League,
Yeah.
really J League? I feel
I
he's
could
got
see him
more
and
got to
Kira
do.
teaming up together in Kawasaki Berserkers or whatever that club is called.
Yeah, I
Him and
said
who?
J League, but like it
Yeah,
could also
that's
just
in
be
the
like
J League. Yeah, yeah. That is
the
in the J
Premier
League.
League.
It
I
depends
No,
what
doubt
that's what I'm
club.
saying though. I think it's going to be the J League, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's like one of the shittier clubs in the Premier League.
Yeah,
Where
why the J League though? I don't
because
see
that's
why.
the same bid
because
Kunagami was given in the first bid. Like when
Yeah,
he got it.
yeah,
Yeah,
Kawasaki.
the first bid
some
when people
some of
weren't
the
worth
lower bids
lucrative
are
fees.
usually done by like J League clubs because those are the ones who want the players.
Yeah, I mean it was a 24 mil bid, and the bigger clubs are also doing about that
Yeah,
much.
but you've also got to remember we've seen like that is the upper limit for J League clubs and stuff. And with someone like Nagi, we've seen his downfall. The people who are bidding a few hundred on Isagi and Reo, then not Reo, Isagi and Rin, they're not going to bid that on Nagi. It's going to be like a shitty club.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought a bit too big for the J League, but probably not like a giant club is going to get Nagi.
yeah, that's
So it
fair.
might be some.
But my thing is right. He's got a to be fair, that makes sense because he's got to make his way to the senior World Cup team somehow in, I don't know, a year or two. So I
He
don't know
can
if,
obviously grow his contract and stuff. He's not gonna be in the J League for the 4 years.
yeah, because the thing is, I don't think J League is enough. I would
Well,
like
it's
to
only
see him
like
go abroad because as well, if it's J League, like he's around still, and
Like
and 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 we won't get no Champions League football if he's still in the J League.
yeah,
yeah, I
but
actually have him
think of it this
returning in the
way.
Champions League.
Think of it this way: if he's in the J League, then when they're looking for like players to call up, the first teams they're going to look at are likely going to be, are there any decent J League players? Because most of the J
No,
League players,
the first teams to look at the
no,
first
listen,
players to
most
look
of the
at are always the international ones.
no, because the J League, most of the J League players are actually Japanese. The J
No,
League
no, I
doesn't
know,
have many
I,
like
I,
international players,
I
so
know that,
look domestically first.
but a lot, no, a lot of international teams, what they tend to do is look at who's playing at the top leagues, and those are the first ones they scout. And
Yeah.
J League
Well,
wouldn't count like that. So like a lot of the Japanese players, like your Minaminos and
Mitoma,
your
because he played
Endos and
for
in your
Brighton.
Mitomas, those are the first names on the team sheet, and they're all abroad. They don't play in J League.
True.
Unless you've made a name for yourself already on the national stage and like in general,
Yeah,
it is very hard to be like called up from those
yeah,
lower leagues.
because it's very hard to scale the J League to a player that's playing in a Champions League level team. So they'll
That
always
is
look at
true, to be
Champions League
fair.
level team first, players first, and then once they've exhausted that, then they filter into the J League. What's this? OP says an an international Japanese player is also probably better than a J League Japanese player. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no,
But
that is
Nagi's
true.
better than Nanase.
What did you say?
Nagi's better than Nanase.
No, to be fair,
There's a
we
reason. There's a
listen,
reason why one of
listen.
them got locked off.
Well, Nagi ranks 24th,
Come back in 4 years.
and Nanase ranks 23. So technically, Nanase is better than Nagi. You know,
So we
technically.
want to
It
say
doesn't
Sendo's
matter.
better.
Nah,
Sendo's
nah,
better
it
than
doesn't matter.
Zantetsu then, right?
Nah,
Sendo.
it doesn't matter the order of the NEL rankings. But what does matter is who survived the NEL versus who didn't. If you
I
didn't
know.
survive,
I
you're
was
objectively
trolling.
worse than the people who did survive.
I know. I was trolling with Raito because he
Um.
said they're only gonna look for people who play for like top class European teams over J League.
Mhm. Mhm.
But Nagi's gonna have to be in the top class when he gets promoted. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I think by the time he gets called up, he should be in a good team. I don't think he'll be in Japan personally.
I
But I
want
could be
Nagi
wrong.
to
You know.
go
You
to
know how easy
Arsenal.
he is.
I really want Nagi to go to Arsenal, honestly,
I would love that, to be fair.
because his favorite player is from there.
Yeah, and like it would be like, it's not like he's going to the top team in the Premier
In
League,
England.
so that would make sense for me personally. But it was Rayo that got the Arsenal offer, not Nagi.
But I think Rail's gonna get a Manshine offer now.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Nah, Nagi's getting a Manchester United offer. Watch.
Absolutely not. We're
Man,
not getting him a
Manchester
Manshine.
United, yeah, but it
He's
wouldn't be
gonna get washed, bro. They kill talent.
Manchester United, you know. Manchester United. To be fair, they are a very poor team in the Premier
To
League,
be
so it
fair,
would make
wait,
sense.
they're washed and they kill talent. Nagi has no talent left to kill.
That is
He's already
true.
killed it all himself.
He
But
said.
he
He said.
can't generate any
He said.
talent if he goes to Manchester United.
Nagi did say playing with Rayo killed his talent. Still, you know. How much do you feel if you're Rayo, man? Ego's getting at you, saying that you killed Nagi's talent, and then Nagi goes and says, "Yeah, playing with you, bro, you just kind of killed my talent."
Like,
Bro,
imagine
how do you
you're a simp trying to get a girl, and your bros keep on telling you to let the girl go,
Mm.
and you finally get hit by the realization that you gotta let the girl go. That's rare.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
Mhm.
That's a good analogy. Nah, that's right. But for me, I still think that I need him to go somewhere abroad because I want the episode of Nagi's story to like have like to give us more introduction to the international scene and the um you know relevant players that could be relevant in the future. I want them to be introduced through the episode of Nagi, um and then like filter into the main story, maybe name drops and stuff like that. I don't want it to just be like, because when let's be honest, we're not gonna bother with any J League players or J League teams, are we? We're a bit beyond that. We're getting to world
There's
class stage.
one J League player. There's one J League player who might return.
Sendo Shuto.
No,
Kira!
no. Era, run it.
Yeah, but
You'll
He's
believe
coming
until
back.
the end of time.
again, it would make more sense if Kira went abroad and then got scouted for,
Well,
you know,
you've got to bear in mind though, he's got to start at the J League at least.
Yeah, because he literally had no way to get like international recognition.
yeah.
Yeah, no, he'll have to start at the J League and like make a name for himself in the J League, which is also my. I have already said Sky Dragon. That is a work in progress. I'm doing. Sorry.
My next video is actually rewriting the teams the eliminated players go to.
Is
Yo,
that the one
no,
that
but
we started discussing?
actually, do you actually reckon we'll ever get to know what teams bidded for who?
No. I mean,
At
we'll
some point.
probably see like snippets and like a time skip of players for their new clubs, but like we won't see like the statistics show who's playing for who.
Yeah, no, but I'm more like I think we might see a couple players playing in like when we get to the club arc. We might just see them like on the field getting beaten by good teams.
Yeah, like
Hmm.
snippets.
I would love that. I would love that, but I would also love for us to have like a full list of, this team is the one that won, Rayo's bid. This team's the one that won Sendo's bid. This team's the one that won IQ's bid. I'd love to see that as well. Because
Yeah, I
because
don't think
because what was the point of showing us beforehand? The whole like who bid it for who. Like the first bids we got to see the teams, but
I
now
think
all
it
of a
was
sudden
just
we
to
don't
show
see teams.
I think it was just to show the fact that it's actual teams bidding on them.
That's annoying, man. I want to see the actual teams.
And we never
Yo,
even
can
got
we
to see the XG stats, bro.
Mm.
that is annoying.
Like kind
That,
of feel
Hey
like
guys,
that as well. That's
quiz.
I'm currently working on a video in it. An ultimate start video for Ubers, and I'm comparing it with the one I did for Bastard, and I'm thinking, bro, like when it comes to PXG, no, sorry, when it comes to Barger, I've only got Bachira stats, and those are hella outdated as well. And then when it comes to PSG, like literally no stats whatsoever. We need to hurry up, man.
no, I don't think Nagi's the one. Manchin is the one who gave Nagi their offer. Why would they want the guy that sold their team?
That's true. It'll be Manshine.
It'll be
It,
McDonald's FC.
Manchin
that's
United.
McDonald's
We're
FC.
gonna invest in the rivals. Let's go.
Nagi made Banshine City crumble once, he can do it again.
Yeah, just on the opposite team.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Kurubi said. So sorry, Kirbis said they definitely didn't do the PXG stats because Kaneshiro had no idea how to do rings without making him look fucking insane. And the thing is, like, I've gone through the stats and I'm thinking, yeah, like Rin should be washing most of these, but if he does, then he's getting to like 99s in a lot of metrics, and it's like then if he's at 99s, what is Snuffy on? Let's be honest, Snuffy has to be above your 99s and your hundreds.
Easily. But it's
My
really
problem
weird though, because I'm pretty sure Chris Prince was put at like 100 for everything.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. That's what I thought as well. Chris
Like
Chris was 100 everything.
if
No, they've
100 is the
completely
peak,
fucked the stats. Yeah, they've completely fucked the stats.
Yeah, they have, man. They have. They'll have to wreck on it.
Because I think he
That's what
wrote
they're
himself
getting
in
back.
the corner with Chris Prince. Like if they put Chris Prince like higher, like 100 and something else, like how FIFA Mobile works,
Yeah.
that would
That's
have been
what I
fun.
thought they'd do. I thought like the master strikers and the world class players would have over 100 in their metrics, which in a way doesn't make sense, but at the same time does make sense if you say these stats are relative to the blue lockers stats. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Like Kirby says, Rin's like S in shooting, S in dribbling, A in passing, S in offense, B in defense. Like he would be completely stacked. And one thing I've noticed as well is old new Gen 11s. Well, the two that we know of. So that's Kaiser and Don Lorenzo. They have at least three S class stats, and that's what makes them new Gen 11. The S rank players in Blue Lock. So I think that's Barrow, Chigri, Nagi. I think those are the three S rank players in Blue Lock. They all have only one S ranked stat or two. Do they have two? Yeah, two S rank stats. But yeah, nah, it's pissing me off because I'm working on these videos and I'm like, bro, I need stats, and these guys are taking the piss. I'm
We
taking
need
long.
that full goal tally video, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Second, or you know, actually wait a bit for a second selection. Rails got to score his final goal.
That's true. That's true. I need to do the next one. Need to do the next one.
So I found out
Uh,
about your channel. I can't lie.
oh, is
Yes.
it? But yeah, no, yeah, it's interesting. It's going to be interesting to see where we get to with the whole Nagi story. Um, where Nagi goes next, and then obviously now we're finally in the World Cup. Oh, well, sorry, World Cup arc, and like I said, I want to see some losses. I want Blue Lock to lose an 11-a-side match. I can't have them go all the way through the World Cup, even to the finals, without a loss. They need to lose, and they need to lose badly. And I'm talking like 4-0s. You know, I need them to not score a goal in a match. Like, imagine how devastated these guys would be if they can't even score one goal in their first match.
Um,
Do you
sorry
think
to say
anyone's
this
gonna
again.
get? Oh, you go first.
No, you go first because yours is on the point.
All right. Do you think anyone in the U20 is gonna like have like a nervous heart attack or something of that category when they're finally playing in the U20 World Cup? Because they are finally representing their country. So I feel like we need to
None
check on
effect.
stuff. Oh yeah, Nana says gonna have a heart attack, bro. I'm gonna be a cheerleader for the team. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have Lukaku just chilling on the bench the whole time.
Wait, do we know where this World Cup's being held? What country?
No, but I'm assuming because of plot armor, Japan.
No,
True.
it won't be Japan. If we check because we know what like U20 World Cup actually is.
I know, but they don't have to follow it because in that year where we are right now, it's Germany doesn't even make it, so they can't follow it because Germany isn't even in the U20 World Cup, and they can't avoid Kaiser like that.
Hmm.
And Uratsuta has a favor, so I think he's gonna try and bring the U20 World Cup to Japan inside the Blue Lock facility, which would
Oh,
piss me
True.
off.
yeah, that's true. Oh, that is true. Yeah, yeah,
Here's
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing, though. At the same time, though, Barata kind of just wants Ego to fail. So I feel like he's going to specifically be like, hold this in France in Loki's home turf. Because Loki's got the best chance of beating the.
Yeah, but he also loves money though. So
Yeah, he isn't against ego right now. He just wants to hold control more than ego does. He wants to rip off control. He doesn't
but but
necessarily.
but what Lexio says is true because Igor spends a lot of money. He was paying the
Yeah,
World
no,
Class
Ego
players.
costs
I know,
them.
especially when the U20 the World 5 game. Here you guys go. Every goal you score, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, crazy. He's spending money. Igor's spending money
And the
like
best part is, it's not even
all
his own money. It's like a child spending a parent's credit card account. I'm dead.
literally, literally
It was literally giving them about like 70K per
mm-hmm,
goal they scored
per
in
goal.
the World 5 game. Bear in mind, they had to play the 7 teams we know that passed, plus
Mm-hmm.
any of the teams that they decided weren't good enough.
Okay,
Yep,
good. You mentioned that part. I was about to say
yep.
Wait, how much money was it per goal?
70K.
Basically $70,000.
That's nice.
Jeez.
And imagine that's goals against little kids, man, 15 to 17 year olds, 18 year olds, bro.
You've got to bear in mind that we know during Isagi's game they each scored one, and we know that they 5-0'd most of the teams.
Most schemes, yeah.
They
So
would have,
So just
because
assume,
wasn't it a first to
just
five?
across the seven
mm-hmm.
teams that they played, that's 70,000 times seven. Like,
Well,
Yeah,
no. If
if
think about it, if we do the maths, we'd have 70,000 multiplied for each goal, multiplied by 5 games, and then
mhm.
multiplied by the 7 games that they would play for the 7 teams. And Ego gave away a total of just under 2.5 million.
yeah, but you've got to
750.
bear in mind, Dedo, that's not counting the teams that they played against that didn't pass the second selection.
Because they evaluate if they want you to survive or not. Because Kuon could have probably made it, and then they said no, screw off.
Yeah,
Which
you've
I
got to
hope.
bear if you've there is definitely going to be teams because the first 3 teams we know that passed that were like actually passed were also 3 teams that team 1 beat team 2 and then team 2 later beat team 3.
Wow,
So the likelihood is other teams will have passed in that phase but not have been good enough.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah, you've got to
because
Wow.
bear in mind
FIFA
if you
says
go home,
they decide if you're good enough or not. They're evaluating your skills in this set match, and then after
yeah,
they take a look at your the first and selections. Sorry, second selection stats.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
yeah, realistically though, like the teams that scored a goal on the World 5, those were guaranteed through. The teams that the team like Nagi, one of their players got injured, and they were still determined to go 4v5 against the world class players.
Mm-hmm.
They were likely getting through.
Karasu's team, Yukimiya's a stubborn-headed person, and then Karasu knows ball like a guy. So obviously
Well,
those
look,
two would be.
it's
Hmm?
Yukimiya's stubbornness combined with the Karasu times Atoya.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Karasu knows ball, Otoya's ninja guy, and Yukimiya being stubborn with his 1v1 emperorness. Yeah, of course they're going through. The rest of the
Mm-hmm.
teams, wait, no, Shiro we know, right? But the rest of the teams, I can't talk about it because I don't know how their team operated.
We can talk about some of them.
Like, we don't
Like which
know.
one?
Like, 4 people on Nanase's team is gone. I mean, wait, Hiragi's there, but like, Nanase, props to you. You're the only survivor from the fourth team, bruv.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no. Nanase's team likely survived due to Hiragi using Nanase in some way. It was probably solely based on Hiragi. The fifth clear
yeah.
team definitely survived due to the fact Nico was
And
was there
Hiyori.
and Hiyori was there, plus Nishioka.
Mm.
Once
6
again,
team.
I
I
think
think
that team
Raito
might have
was being a
survived.
pain to Adam Blake, bro.
I think that one might have survived because like Nishioka got fully fucking injured and they
Yeah.
kept playing because of Nico's like ego.
Yeah.
The clear team, they won on defense. They won because of their defensive prowess. That's how they passed. They didn't win, but that's how they passed. They had Raichi and Gagamaru, and then
Yeah.
3 other random players.
Hey, don't disrespect my boy Jinuchi.
Oh yeah, I forgot they had Wanama. Sorry, 2 other random players and Wanama.
Nah,
All of them were very
Junichi
built.
he's a dead baller, bro. He's bad.
He has one of my favorite
Raito?
auras in Blue Lock. What are you guys talking about?
He's bad, bro.
But yeah, we should. Can we do the quiz? I'm
Yep,
excited for
yep.
this.
Oh
I want
yeah.
to beat, I want to beat people with my knowledge.
Yep. Okay, guys.
Okay.
What's up, Rudy? So we're going to do a quiz. It's basically multiple choice. Oh, look who showed up. Man, like
Bro,
Leo is here.
Oh,
Wait,
okay. I don't know how good at Blue Lock information he is.
we'll see in it. We'll see how good everyone is. Do you know what I might do as well? I might as we go along, I might tell you guys. You know,
Who's in the lead?
not who's in the lead, but how many people got it right and stuff.
Okay.
I'll reveal the winner right at the end, innit?
Mm.
but basically, Leo, can you hear us? Yeah. Leo, can you hear us? I need to know whether he can
mic is not even on.
hear us so he can participate in it.
Bomba
Lexi was just
claps,
too
you there?
nerdy for the fucking background characters. Oi! I'm not the one who's talking about Wanima and bigging him up. Why is he spitting so much on me?
It's because I'm a twin. That's the only reason I care about them running my bros.
Yeah, I
I
get
thought I
that.
thought you was a twin, bro. I swear I seen your brother. It's a brother. It's your brother, isn't it?
Oh shoot, I showed him on stream.
Yeah, I seen him on stream. I swear I seen him on one stream. I don't know if it was a
Ah, I was
TikTok.
when I was reacting to Blue Lock, the episode.
I
Damn
don't
it.
know if it was a TikTok or a stream, but I definitely seen your brother, and I was like, "Yo, that guy looks exactly like you, bro."
Okay, look.
Well, yeah.
Sure thing, Mr. My favorite character is Akira and Doji. My favorite character is not Akira and Doji.
Yeah,
I'm
my
being
shit is
called
so
out so
delayed right now,
badly.
but
Leo, yeah, I can hear you slightly. You're right. Speak to me, bro.
He's on mute.
That's the ghost now.
He's on mute now. I don't know what happened to you. No, last time your setup was perfect, Leo.
He had a
But
perfect
Like,
setup before.
yeah,
nah,
his
bro, I
mic
can't take
mic
these
quality was
difficulties,
good.
bro.
What'd you say?
here.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
can't
guys hear
hear
that?
none of y'all saying right now. Bro, it's like a fucking same Tuesday, bro.
You can't hear us. I don't think you can hear us.
Yeah, can you hear my dog in the background?
Oh yeah, slightly, yeah. It's not too loud though.
I can't hear his dog.
W twin sister mode.
Unmute yourself, Leo. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool. Can you hear us?
Service in chat. My favorite character has
Yeah, I
not
still
been
can't hear
Akira.
nothing.
My favorite character
I'm gonna
is
rejoin and
Mika.
just join back.
Okay,
Bro, this man Suki over here comfortable as hell, bro.
but we can hear you fine right now
Man,
though.
you look, you're like, what? How old are you? 19? Something like that?
Wait, me? I'm 20 now.
Oh
Yo,
man,
what's good, Emerald?
can you,
Arrow just turned 20, so we're
Leo?
both.
Right?
Are we?
We're about to start our quiz. So I'm gonna run down all the rules and stuff of how we're gonna get this done. Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna read out the questions. I'm gonna have them on screen. I'm gonna read out the questions. It's
Yeah, I'm
gonna
gonna
be
join
multiple.
back and just see what happens because right now I'm just bugged out
Ah, right. Yeah, yeah.
completely.
Lagging a little. You're lagging a little.
Wait, is
But
it first to respond?
yeah. No. So the way you respond, because I don't want people shouting out the answer. The way you respond is you message me on the private chat. You can see the private chat, yeah, on the on
On this app, okay.
yeah. So you message me on the private chat your answer. So it'll be A, B, C.
Oh, that's smart. So we don't copy each other.
Yeah, exactly. So no one else. Don't put it in the group chat. Message it directly to me. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then what I'll do is I'll tally up all the answers. And then in the end I'll reveal who won. But yes, that's how we're gonna go. Um, I'm
Man,
gonna
this
give
man
you
Suki talking
five.
about we copying, bro. Hey, I'm the most intelligent one here.
I'm
Ten
No, they
giving
toes
said I'm
down.
gonna fail. They said I'm gonna
I-
fail.
I'm giving you guys 5 seconds for each one, right? 5 seconds, because I don't want anyone cheating and like going on Google or going on their manga their manga app to try and get the right answers. So it's gonna be 5 seconds for each one. Um, so it's gonna go relatively fast. Um, you put down you send me
Wait, will
your
the
answer.
question be shown on screen or is it be something specific?
Yeah, the
Right,
questions will
you're
be
gonna
shown
just
on screen.
type it
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
YouTube
it'll be
chat.
shown on screen. Yeah, and then the guys in the chat as well. The guys in the chat, um, you guys can put your answers in the chat as well. I'm gonna ask the guys on the panel. Don't look at the chat because it might help you out. I don't know. Or they might just be completely clueless and give you the wrong answer. But don't look at the chat. Try and get the answers on your own. If you don't get your answer in within the 5 seconds, I'm not counting it because
Damn.
I don't know if you be checking stuff. But yeah, does everyone understand the rules?
Yeah,
Anyone
yeah,
need
yeah.
any help? No,
Have you determined what the prize is for the winner yet?
not yet, not yet, not yet. But we'll get to that at some point in it. Uh, yeah. So Vincenzo, I'll let you guys know what the answers are after the quiz is finished. Um, I'm hoping that it's relatively it's relatively a simple quiz and like I'm I if anyone gets below 10, it's a bit questionable. There's only 14 questions, by the way. I didn't have time to do the 15th, but there's only 14
Okay.
questions in this one. I expect everyone to get at least 10, right? I'm looking at you, Suki. Right. Okay, let me get this set up quickly and boom. Right. Okay, can you guys see that?
Yep. I've sent my
Yep.
answer.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just in the background.
I already submitted
Okay.
mine. Oh, these are easy. Wait,
Oh, we can't shout out the
first
questions? Oh,
question.
alright,
Wait.
Are you
No,
not
you don't
going
shout
to
it
answer
out. Don't shout
something?
it out, right?
I'm
One
not
second.
saying it, but
Let me go on private chat. Right. So, question one: how many players were selected to participate in Blue Lock? A 1,000. B 500. C 300. Or D 200. Let me get your answers, guys. Send me your answers through. I'm just waiting on Dedu's answer.
I already sent it. Did you not get it?
I did not receive it. No.
it's been more than 5 seconds. It don't count.
Wait. We might have some technical issues with Dedu right now.
What the fuck do you mean technical
Oh,
issues?
1 second. Let me
it's
message you.
me. There's always technical issues when it's me.
That is
I've
true.
messaged you, Dedu. Let me know if you see that. if you don't see it, what you can do, Dedu, is message me through Discord instead.
Oh, that's what I resorted to first.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because I thought I meant the private chat on the
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 streaming
app,
chat.
but you can do it through Discord. That's fine. Okay.
Okay, so he did
Sorry, I
put
don't know how
something.
this site works.
See. Okay, right. So we're going to blast through the next ones, yeah, so that people that have time to do research in it. But
Yeah.
yeah, so that's question one. Now, question two: what nickname was Ryusuke Kira famously known as? A. The prodigal son
Osuzuki.
of Japan. B.
What? What I
The
do?
crown jewel of Japan. C. The crown messenger. Or D. Japan's next top model.
Ooh. Suki, this is a Kira question. Me and you have to get this.
Yeah, I already got the. I already put the answer a long time
Okay,
ago.
Yeah, I
Why
know.
did it send
I'm just saying,
twice?
I'm
We've
confident that
been
this question
talking
will
number
before
get.
about.
three.
Huh?
Number three.
Wait, hold on.
How many goals did Baro Shohei score in the first selection? A. 8. B. 9. C. 10. Or D. 11. Okay,
I told
boom.
you I was answering in a different. Oh,
Number 4. What was the score at the end of Isagi's first match against Team X during the first selection? A. 4-1. B. 6-1. C.
Bro, I
5.
cannot type. Oh my.
Or D. 5-0.
Bro, I know all these questions. You know what? You're gonna show them again. I know all of them is stored in my brain, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna type it this time because our shit is bugged.
Number
So what I'm gonna
5.
do,
Ooh.
I'm going to say them after, and you're gonna question me. All right?
Okay, number 5. How many goals did Nagi, Rayo, and Zantetsu have combined during their introduction?
oh,
A.
that's actually
7. B. 15. C. 17. Or D. 18.
that's mental math right there. I
Yeah,
can't
a
do it
bit
in
of
5 seconds.
maths for you. A bit of maths for you.
I can't calculate that in 5 seconds, bruv.
A bit of maths. I'll give
I
you a little
I
bit.
did it instantly. I just know the number. Is that not something everyone knows?
Whoa, how do you
Nope.
just know? Okay,
Because
number 6.
it's just
What
the total
rank?
amount of.
These are based on these are all based on the second selection. So
Okay,
what
we moved
rank
on to
is
second
Kurona
selection.
Ranze during the second
That's the
selection?
wrong letters. Oh, sorry.
A 16, B 21, C 5, or D 4. Number 7. What score did the first match against Rin's team end? A 5-1, B 5-2, C 5-3, or D 5-0.
Wouldn't send for a second. I got it in. I was freaking out, then I was like, send.
Okay, number 8. What number does Reo Mikage wear during the second selection? A 15, B 9, C 10, or D 44. Ooh, I'm seeing some guys in the chat get this one wrong, you know.
I can't even check chat right now.
Number 9. Bachira plays for Namikaze High School. What shirt? What is his shirt number in his flashback match? A
Oh, that's
8,
actually a good one, you know.
B 10, C 6, or D 9. What shirt number did he wear in the flashback?
I might have got this one wrong. I can't lie.
I'm 99% sure I got this one wrong.
I have no clue.
Okay, number 10. Who scored the first goal in the rematch between Isagi and Rin's team?
I just read
A.
this chapter last night, bro. But I
Kigiri,
can't read this one.
B. Rin, C. Isagi, or D. Barrow?
Forgot to put a U in his name.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't know which one is it when it comes to Barrow. You or without you.
Wait. What number does?
What number does
Oh,
Shido Ryosei wear during the U20 match? A.
okay.
Number 9, B. Number 19, C. Number 15, or D. Number 13? What number does Shido wear? And then number 12, how many minutes of extra time were awarded at the end of the U20 match? So, how many minutes of extra time were given? A. 4 minutes, B. 3 minutes, C. 2 minutes, or D. 1 minute? Number 13. What shirt number does Nico Iki wear during the U20 match? A. Shirt number 3, B. 4, C. 5, or D. Number 12?
It's D.
It's D. Everyone trust D.
It's E.
It's E. I'm dead, bro.
And finally, this is the last one. Which of these players did not shoot during the counter attack after Sendo's goal line clearance? A. Wakatsuki, B. IQ,
Hold on,
C.
that's not Wakatsuki.
Or Kitsune Zato, sorry,
Oh,
my bad. Kitsune Zato, C. Cho, or D. Sendo.
Feel
Okay,
like it's got to be this one because he's the only one who's not offense there.
boom. So I didn't do number 15, but that's the quiz. I'm going to add up the scores now. I'm going to add up the
Honestly, I
scores
think I've lost.
right. So for number the first question, yeah, I did the same thing 2 times in a row.
2 times. Okay.
Just because he didn't officially answer the question. So like the third one you will see in my thing is actually number 2, and then go on from there.
Okay.
Yeah, and as you remember, Raito, the first message I sent you was just to test the chat system. That was a whole like hour before.
Let's read the chat now. I want to
Right.
see
So
how badly
so
they
what
did.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the questions, and we're gonna mark it together, okay? So
Okay,
you guys know which ones you got. You guys mark it with me. Um
yeah,
and
go on then.
let me get the questions back up quickly.
I feel like Suki's beat me here.
Nah, I messed up the goals one, like the Nagi way on Sunset, so I messed that one up.
Yeah, but I've
Right.
messed up a couple of them.
So number 1, we have how many players were selected to participate in Blue Lock? I think this one should be quite simple, right?
Yeah,
I feel
300.
like if you got this one wrong, you have to retire from making content.
You have to
No, no,
leave
we
the
we
manga at this
we we've
stage.
done it, so we're going through it now. We're going through it now. So the answer is C, 300. Yeah,
What? I put B. No, I'm joking.
that's C, 300, and then let me see here. I'm just because I got to tally up who got what. So um, the, oh, right. So the
Who's
answer
watching the live
is
stream?
C. Lexio, you did it twice, innit? So
Yeah, the first message I sent was the one I sent before the actual stream started. If you
yep,
actually
Send,
look at the times I sent them, you can
yep,
yeah.
tell.
yep. Got you. Suki. Ooh, okay. Suki got it right.
That's not good, Suki. That's not good.
And Dedu got it correct, which is to be expected. Guys in the chat, let us know if you guys got that right, because I saw some wrong answers.
We're starting this strong with a 1-1.
Right, number 2 was what nickname is Ryosuke Kira? Okay. Oh, wait, let me. Wait. Why are you on?
This one was Japan's next
One sec.
model.
Why are you not on the? One sec, guys.
He's not on the stage.
Yeah, I'm putting him now. Okay, I've got you. Right. So yeah. So number 2 is what nickname was Ryosuke Kira
Okay, so
famously
can I say
known?
my question? Or should
Your
I
question?
just keep short?
Wait. Let us go through this
I
first.
can't even hear you right now, but I'm just gonna say B.
Okay. The B is correct though. B is correct. Leo can't
As
hear us right.
expected.
Y'all could be calling me dumbass because I might have got that wrong, but I can't
No.
hear nothing.
You're
Anyway.
a dumbass since you can't hear us. You
Anyways,
dumb
we'll
fucker.
carry on, Leo.
You
We're carrying
dumb
on.
mother conductor, Leo.
We're
You
carrying
can't
on.
even hear you.
But yes, the answer to this one is obviously number B, the crown jewel of
Number
Japan.
B. Number B.
Sorry, letter B.
Number B. Okay.
Letter
There is a
B.
reason why Raito made the quiz, guys.
Listen, I would have bagged all these easy. I would have easily got like 100% on this.
Bullshit. You didn't even know who Kitsune Zato was. You said Wakatsuki.
Listen, I know that was accidental.
Wakatsuki. Bro only
That,
knows 3 players from the
that,
Japan team, bro.
You
that was
stuttered on
accidental.
Joe's name.
But yeah, all 3 of you got it right. So well done to you guys. Hold tight, guys in the chat.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys got it right as well. Because if you didn't, I'm questioning some stuff. Number 3 is how many goals did Barrow Shohei score in the first selection?
See.
Um, and the correct answer for that is 10, which is
C.
yep.
See,
10. He scored 10 goals. I'm just gonna say my question because I can't hear nothing.
Right. So yes, Alexio got that correct.
You dumb mother conductor, Lexio. I mean, Leo. Why did
Suki,
you say Lexio right? So you fool me off.
Suki got that
Controversy,
correct,
I don't
and
appreciate the slander, Suki.
Dedu got that correct. So it's a neck and neck, huh? It's neck and neck.
No one's got one wrong yet.
Nope.
Imagine how bad it's going to feel if you're the first person to get one wrong.
Ah.
So
Not
number
yet.
4 was what was the score at the end of Isagi's first match against Team X? And the correct answer for that one was
C.
five
Yeah, I'm
one,
going with C.
which
No,
is C.
actually, it is C. Yeah,
Yep,
them niggas lost 5-1. So GG's.
which is C, and I'm pretty sure everyone got that one as well. So let me check quickly. Yep, Lexio got that one. Suki,
I know
yeah,
I got that
Suki
one
got
because
that
it's
one,
something I've had to be researching for my what
and
ifs.
Dedu also got that one. Ooh, I'm seeing some different answers for this next one though.
Oh no.
So
It's a
someone's got
Nagi
one
one.
wrong.
Damn it. That was the only difficult one, bro, because you only give us 5 seconds. So I only know Nagi's goals heading into that match.
So how many goals did Nagi, Rayo, and Santetsu have combined during
Nagi had
their
7 heading into
introduction?
that match. I don't know about Rail and Zantetsu. I forgot.
So Nagi had 7,
Okay, wait.
Rayo
When it
had
says introduction, does it mean like the first time they've been shown in the manga?
yeah.
Yes.
Like I've been, this question has been wrapped around my brain for the past like 2 minutes now. I don't
So
even know.
Nagi had 7, Rayo had 6, and Santetsu
Uh,
had 5.
I'm going
Yeah,
with D.
18.
This is just based on luck, but I'm going with
So
D.
this is D then.
So the answer is D, 18.
Damn!
What did everyone put? Who got it right and who got it wrong?
Right. So let's see here. Lexio, you got it right with D. Yeah.
Yep.
Tsuki, unfortunately,
Talk about it here.
got it wrong because he put C. And then Dedu got it right with D. So Lexio and Dedu take an early lead. Suki, man, lay me down.
I couldn't mental calculate it. You gave us 5 seconds. What do you want me to do?
It's just the amount of goals the whole team has scored up to that point because no one else has scored a goal.
Shit,
Yeah.
that's true. That's actually
So
true.
number 6 is what ranking is Kurona Ranze during the
Wait,
second?
what? Oh, what ranking is Corona
This
runs it?
this one's
It's
easy.
D.
It's D.
He's ranked 4.
Yep. D
Yeah,
ranked
ranked
4.
4th. He's ranked 4th.
And I expect everyone to get that one right. Yep. So Lexio got that right. Boom. And Suki got that right. Boom. And then,
For some reason, I feel I've got this next one wrong.
ooh, spicy.
Yeah!
Let me check.
Yeah!
Dedu.
I was
Oh,
panicking about the
Dedu.
second one because it wouldn't send.
Wait. Dedu. Wait, let me count this pop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, Dedu. Dedu, you put 5. You put C for that one. Am I getting that right? 1, 2.
No, you're putting them one late. I've already marked them. The one that I ticked was D, you see?
Okay, wait, so also is it D for that one?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay. So then you got that right.
That was the only one question I got wrong.
Yeah, so far you're the only one that's got a question wrong.
Don't worry,
Now,
Suki, I'm joining you.
okay, so number 7 was what score did the first match against Rin's team end? And the answer to that is 5-2, which is B.
I got it right!
B. Yeah, I'm going with
Suki, did you get
B.
it wrong?
Lexio
Yeah,
got
Nah,
that.
I got it
because
right.
it
I'm
was
trolling with you
Nagi
guys.
and
I got
Bach.
5-2. I put
Nagi
5-2,
and
right?
Bachira who scored in the
Right. So can I get a confirmation? I put
They lost
5-2.
5-2.
Dedu, 1 sec. Dedu, yours was B as well, innit? So you got that right. And then
Did I actually put
Suki.
5-2?
Suki, yeah, you got it right as well.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
fear on Suki's face is great.
yeah. So 5-2, that's a B. Oh, Arrow's here.
Birthday boy! Happy birthday!
I'm gonna have to switch it 1 second, guys. Why?
I just want to win. My desire.
Cold.
one sec, Arrow. Let me get you on here.
Hi,
Yes.
Arrow.
Hey, Arrow.
Arrow,
Happy birthday to Arrow, guys. Let's say happy birthday to Arrow.
happy
Yep,
birthday,
happy
Arrow.
birthday.
Thank you,
Guys
bro.
celebrating
What's
today.
what's the debate? What are you guys neck and neck on?
Well,
So,
we did a quiz.
What was the
uh,
quiz?
1
It's
sec.
a Blue Lock general knowledge quiz.
Let me pop it back up. Let me pop it back.
Currently, me and Dedu haven't got a question wrong, and Suki has.
Understandable.
Right. So here we were here, right?
Raito, you haven't pulled Suki back up on the stream.
Oh, my bad, Suki. 1 sec.
He's doing that poorly that Raito's forgotten him.
No, I mean
Arrow,
he's
quickly.
not doing too bad. He's not doing
Arrow,
too bad.
quickly, whilst you're here. Nana say PFP when?
Send me it. Oh, send me the panel.
There you go. There you go.
Don't you already have
I
like
thought you were
every
picking the
panel
panel.
already?
Yeah, but not one colored.
I thought you were picking the panel, Arrow.
No, I said you pick a panel, I'll color it, and then I'll use it as a profile picture.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize I was picking it. I thought you were.
No. Oh, I'm
Okay.
stuck here. If I'm guessing this, it's not D, and I don't think it's A. I'm pretty sure Bato is 15.
So yeah, so this one
No.
is number 8. What number does Reo Mikage wear during the second selection? And the answer is C, 10. The answer is 10, which is C. Lexio gave me the right answer somehow.
Of course I
I
did.
thought this
What
one
do you
was
mean
going to be a
somehow?
tricky one. I thought
It's
this one was.
Rayo. Rayo's my top 3 characters. You know
Rayo is a
this.
good character.
Rayo and Nico, I'm not going to get questions wrong about.
Oh, Suki got that right as well.
Why you say it so
Oh,
surprisingly?
I was going to say the shock in his voice.
He was like, wow,
Did
he got
Dedu
it
get it
right.
right? Did Dedu get it right?
Yeah, Daddy got it right as well. So it's neck
Oh,
and neck still.
no. I need to take the lead soon or I'm going to start losing.
Right. Number 9 was Bachira plays for
This
Namikaze
is the
High
one I
School.
got wrong for
What
sure.
is his shirt number in his flashback match? Yes, that is right. It is A.
Let's go!
Damn.
I hope you know I have my volume at like the lowest tick, and that shit pierced my ears.
Think it pierced
Sorry.
everyone's ear. One
I
sec.
got
Let me quickly add
Someone
Leo
had to get
here.
that wrong. I swear, if everyone got that right, I'm done.
I got it right. I put A.
Yep, got it right.
Oh
I'm checking now. I'm
no!
checking now. Uh, yes. Lexio got it right.
Bro, this question is quite easy, bro. How do you not know this?
Because some
I
people
thought I
don't
thought it was
do
gonna be kind
easy.
of tricky. Of
This
No,
course,
was
I
one that
Suki
I
got it
was
I
right.
I had no idea. I had no idea.
Oh, really?
I don't remember chapter like 3.
That was
I
in chapter
remember
3. That
the
was like
second
Bachelor
in
selection,
terms of
Select.
the
actually.
in terms of the manga, what I know is everything from like third selection
Bro, hey, gotta be
beyond.
kidding, bro. How
Oh,
you
we
gonna come up
we
with
barely
theories
I
get
mean,
about the
questions
golden burn and not
beyond
remember
those.
this?
to be
Majority of
fair,
people
right?
first.
Suki's losing, but he's only losing by 1. There's still a remontada on the line,
Fuck off.
on the cards. So
But there's
Wait,
only
wait,
one
what?
other hard question, bro.
Wait, what's Dedu? What did Dedu get that right?
yeah, he got it
Yeah, I got A.
Oh my days!
right.
Dedu, get something wrong.
Right. Number 10 was who scored the
I
first
think I
goal
got this
in the
wrong.
rematch between Isagi
Someone in the
and
chat got that wrong. I forgot who. Someone in the
yeah,
chat got
someone
that
got
wrong.
this wrong in the chat.
Yeah, I'm dead. How?
So someone got this wrong in the chat. But yeah, the answer is obviously
A.
Chiguri.
Most definitely A.
Yep. And let me just check. I'm just checking. Everyone got that correct.
Tick tick.
Yep. And yes, easy one for everyone there. Boom. See, I told you guys, man, you guys can get to 10 easy.
I'm still at 9, you know.
I'm gonna have to make these harder for next time.
Yeah, you
Oh.
do.
So number 11 was what number does Ryusei Shido
D.
Ryusei
Yeah,
wear
D.
during the U20 match?
And
Dip.
before any one of y'all start thinking, oh, this man looking up at these answers, no, I'm not looking them up. These are off the top of my brain, bro. Chill.
Yeah, so which one do you think it is, Leo, then?
Deck for Shido. He loves it.
Which one would you say, Leo?
I don't think he can hear us.
Oh, you can't hear us, can you? Right. So anyways, the answer is number D. Sorry, letter D.
No
Letter
mercy.
D.
It's
Yeah, my
letter
shit's so
D.
delayed, but I'm going with D.
Yeah, number 13. And let me just check. I know that you guys probably got this right, but just
Yep, chose D.
gotta make sure. Um, wait. Lexio,
Yeah,
did you
I
put
put
B?
D. No,
Did
no, that was for the previous question. I said I got the previous question wrong.
oh is it? Wait.
What was the previous
Look
question?
at my answers. I got the
A.
previous question wrong. I said
Wait.
A.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
My
The
brain
previous
just
one.
blanked.
Yeah, the previous one's A. You put B. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, I got this one right, but I got the previous one wrong.
Yeah. I see that.
That's the whole thing. I knew I got it wrong after I put it, but I just put it
Is it
because I
really
don't.
that deep?
Suki, you got this one right. So you and Lexio are level,
Oh my
and
god, bro, Suki, bro.
and
I
Dedu.
can't hear this shit live, but this man
Ooh,
question out.
Dedu's in the lead. Ooh.
When we
Ooh.
just hit Super Saiyan 3, bro. Like, god damn.
It could be Dedu's win here.
Going
So
to be.
number 12 is how many minutes of extra time were awarded at the end of the U20
hey
match?
Siri, what does
And
sedate mean?
and the answer is D1.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean Dedu
Oh,
was in the lead? I'm pretty sure we're tied. I think, bro, I almost got half of these questions right.
Yeah, but you did it after.
Number
Dedu's perfect right now. He
one,
didn't get it wrong.
shit, D.
I already said it.
Yeah, 1 minute of extra time. D.
Yeah, so the answer is D, 1 minute of extra time.
minute.
Did Dedu get it wrong by any chance?
Lexio got it wrong.
Hamdallah.
Lexio got it wrong.
The difference is, bro, I can't hear you. You said you already said it. The thing is, I can't hear you, so that doesn't count as a point.
I I know, I
You
know.
said you already said it. I can't hear nothing that you are saying right now.
The
Lexio, you put
U20
B, man.
the U20 game is a fucking fever dream for me.
Suki got it right. Oh my days.
Yeah.
Oh my days.
I was expecting more NEL questions, and there wasn't a single one.
Oh, you didn't get it right either.
Oh god.
And last.
No way. It's level, guy. Well, no. Lexio goes last place. Suki's caught
Yep.
up to Dedu. Oh my days. Oh my guys in the chat, you guys are gonna have to apologize to Suki if he gets this one.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna mute Suki, bro.
Bro,
Jesus.
why the fuck didn't you add any NEL questions?
What shirt
Because
number does
I just
Nico
didn't have
Ichi
the
wear
time,
during the
and
U20
I'll
match?
do that next time. But number 13 was
What
what
number did he
shirt
wear
number
again?
does
Ah,
Nico
shit.
Iki wear during the U20 match?
Read
Fuck,
dicks up
my
that
brain
sorry
fried.
bitch's ass.
And the answer to
What
this
did this
one
bitch wear again?
is A, 3. The number
Uh,
3.
A. Yep, A. If
Ah.
I get that shit wrong, I swear to God.
Yeah,
Wait, did Dedu get that wrong? He just made a noise like
I
he got
will
it
tell
wrong.
you in a second when I'm just gonna check yours.
You know
Ooh,
what's
you got
funny,
it right.
Fergus? You're not
Lexio got it
wrong.
No,
right.
I got it right.
Suki got it right. Oh, Suki's in the lead.
Wait, am I in the lead?
And I'm checking
Go
Dedu's
check
now.
Dedu.
Oh, Dedu fumbled. Dedu
Oh,
fumbled.
shit!
Oh
Oh,
my
shit!
days.
Sorry.
Bro, you know what?
Suki
Alright,
could
I'm a dip,
actually
bro.
win
I can't
this.
Oh
stay
my.
here, bro, because yeah, it doesn't really
Oh
make any
my
sense. Because I'm
days.
like so behind the lead and I didn't answer none of these, and now y'all think I'm cheating. But hey, bro, it is what it is.
We know you're
Yeah,
not
I'm a
cheating.
dip.
We know you're not
Y'all have a
cheating.
good one. Gotta keep it up.
Yo, still,
Peace.
bro. Now
Ah,
the final question, and this is for the winner.
I didn't choke this.
Which of these players did not shoot during the counter attack after Sendo's goal line clearance? Did not shoot. Okay? And the answer for this one is C.
Okay, I
Kento
won. I
Cho.
was about to say.
Kento Cho didn't shoot in
Yeah,
this
I got
counter
this
attack.
wrong.
Lexio
Yeah.
unfortunately did get it wrong.
Joe
I
passed.
got A.
He's underrated. He be
I'm
trapping
checking
off swing
Dedu's first. I'm gonna
passes.
check Dedu's first. Oh, Dedu got this one wrong as well. Oh my days.
Mm-hmm.
The winner is
Alhamdulillah.
Suki Lock.
No fucking
Everyone
doubt.
clap your hands for Suki, who wins it by
I clap.
2 points. Wow. Yo, this is a complete shock, to be honest. It's an upset.
You completely skipped over the third selection and then completely fucking didn't do the NEL.
Yes,
Damn, I wouldn't even have fucked up a question.
yes, I know, but like, what can you do? You've got to answer what's in front of you, innit?
Yeah, I know,
Very
but it's
true.
bullshit. I'm salty.
Right. So
No, to be
guys,
fair, Suki earned it.
I'll let you each do a speech to let us know how you're feeling currently. So where's Dedu
Dedu
gone?
left. Dedu
So
left. Dedu's
next
so
your
salty.
let next your you start.
Um, I would just like to say that when Raito gets off his arse and finishes the quiz and actually adds the questions about third selection and the NEL, that Suki will no longer be in the lead. So yeah, this isn't. He's won the battle, but not won the war.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Dedu, Dedu, would you like to comment on your loss today?
Uh, I lost because I wasn't smarter. GG. You deserved it. You did better than everybody else.
Ooh, okay. And Suki taking his celebratory sip of his malt. What would you like to say?
This is for all the people who put me under the allegations. I'm not a dumbass. I'm a YouTuber for a reason. I read this manga day in day out.
Oh man. Yeah, like Vincenzo said, Suki entered flow. He locked in. He was behind to begin with. Uh and he completed La Remontada, got to the front and won it by 2.
Imagine
So
if Real can
yeah.
do that.
Congrats, Suki. Do you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna keep this tallied up. Um, so basically, Suki is our first winner of our quiz. The next time we do a quiz, whoever wins that one will go on the tally, and I think we'll do about maybe 10 quizzes, and then in the end, whoever wins out of those 10 gets a prize. Is that cool?
I'm coming for you,
What's the
Suki.
prize?
So I'm still gonna figure it out. I'll still figure that out. But we'll try and get something really cool for everyone. But yeah.
Right, so
If
pull
you
up any background character. I can name them. I'm gonna win that one. Background character quiz.
but see, I wanted to put,
Zaki.
but
Um,
Lexio. The funny thing is, I wanted to put characters in it, but it's just the time it took me to write it all out, and like it's just I didn't have time in it. I didn't have time.
Well, you said there was 14 questions, and then you proceeded to go first selection, second selection. So why did you skip both the World 5 game and the third selection to go straight into U20?
Because I
next, yo, which question would we have gotten wrong in that?
because
Let's be
because
honest.
because basically no because third selection I could have got something cool, but it just would have taken too much time for me to think, so I went to the things that I know. That's why we got the U20 match, because I know a lot about the U20 match, innit? So
Okay,
yeah.
here's a question you would have got wrong, Suki. What team did Akira and Doji play on in the third selection?
Team C final match. Fuck off.
Oh wow,
Who win?
quickly,
Who
just
Was
like
wins?
that,
Trump
bomb.
one panel chasing down the ball with Zantetsu on the other side, wearing number 53?
Oh my
Yeah, and who
days.
else?
It was Nagi, Yukimiya, Bachira, Zantetsu, Akira. Opposite team, Rin, Shido, Tokimitsu, Zantetsu, and Corona. Fuck off.
Wow,
It
guys, if
wasn't.
you guys
Damn.
You said Zantetsu twice.
No, I said for Nagi's team, it was Nagi, Yukimiya, Bachira,
Yeah.
Zantetsu, and Kiora. No, sorry, and Akira. I'm thinking about the other team with Kiora on it.
And then the second team, you said Zantetsu again, but I'm assuming you meant Kiora.
Yeah, I was supposed to say Kiora because I said Corona and Kiora. They both have K in their names.
Yeah.
Fucked it up.
Okay, fair enough. You got that. Most people wouldn't get that.
mad, right? So I'm
What was
guessing.
the result of that game?
5
So
4.
So
Yeah,
And for the
pretty
team,
fair.
the worst beating, it was Karasu's team against Rin's team. Karasu and Otoya had Shijuku Haiji, Najime Nishioka, and was it? Yes, it was Yuzu Haruhiko.
Wait,
AK,
wait.
yeah,
Sorry, whose team had those three?
Karasu in the match where they got beaten 5-2 by Rin's
Yeah,
team.
Karasu's team had who?
Nishioka, Shijuku Haiji, and Yuzu Haruhiko. I will admit I do not
No,
remember who was on Rin's team. It
no,
was
he didn't.
Bachu. Oh no,
No,
Bachira was
Rin's
they had
team.
Bachira's team had him because Bachira teamed up with freaking Haiji or whatever.
Daddy, are
Yeah,
you seeing
Rin
this?
Rin had
I'm hearing it.
Nishioka and
I have no idea
Haiji,
what they're talking
And
about.
then
whereas
Bachira was on that team too. I forgot. Karasu's
yeah,
team.
whereas
They had
Karasu
Yuzu
had
and
Hiragi, Sakura, and Haruhiko.
shit, I
See,
forgot.
give me a quiz about the background characters. I'll
Listen,
destroy anyone.
the
But I'll
next
destroy
quiz,
you. Give me to
the next
time.
quiz, I'll try and make it as obscure and hard as possible. I wanted to give you guys an easy one to start off with, just because I didn't know the levels in it. I didn't know the levels. Now I know the levels.
You
You
tried to
know,
give us an easy quiz and didn't give us any NEL questions.
I told you I didn't have time. Oh mate, but yeah, the next quiz, the next one, it'll be a lot harder. So you guys can rack your brains a little bit. You know.
Here's a
No, but
question for
honestly,
Alexio. How many
Suki, well
goalkeepers
done.
were shown for Ubers?
You
How
cut
many
out there, sorry,
goalkeepers were
mate.
shown for Ubers
For
in the
Ubers,
NL?
there was Canali, there was I don't know if Canali's his name. Canali's his name.
That's his name. That's his name.
There was Fukaku. I feel like there was only two, wasn't it?
No, there was three.
Yes.
Who was the third?
His name is never revealed. I made a YouTube short about this. In chapter 169, when Rin scores that goal, there's a goalkeeper who does not look anything like Kanali saving that, trying to save that shot.
Yeah, but I also want to clarify you don't see Lorenzo on the pitch during that entire match, but Lorenzo was confirmed to be on the pitch. It was just because Canali didn't have a proper design yet. It was Canali though.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the number is different too, bro. Does
What?
Kanali have number one?
What did you say? Did Canali? Yeah,
Have
Canali
Yeah.
had
number
number one.
Yeah.
Canali's number is number one,
Yeah.
so it is Canali.
shit. Kind of sure. What
So
the hell are you
I
doing?
got it right and you got it wrong. Fuck you.
Right. So Kit Kate bar. So basically, we had a quiz. So once the stream's done, you can go back and take a look. But we had a quiz between the guys on the panel here. And yeah, basically Suki managed to win.
No.
You know,
Yeah, no,
after
Suki did really
after
well.
going behind, he went ahead, and yeah, he won, man. He won, which is very surprising to me.
Fuck off! What did I do to deserve this?
He's a
Okay,
dark
I want to
horse.
clarify. I did say at the very start of this, if anyone's going to beat me, it's going to be Suki since Arrow's not
Yeah,
here.
he did.
Yeah, I mean,
Arrow would have fucked up one of the questions. He didn't even remember one of the second selection questions. I think it was Rails.
yeah, there's a
Yeah,
chance that
but I
Arrow could have
feel
come
like
last.
No, he
but
wouldn't have
Arrow was
come
also
last. He would have came tied with Dedu. Because I
But
doubt
no,
he would have
Dedu's
I
been
was
tied
that
tied
good
with
with
Dedu.
with Lexio.
I was tied with Dedu. No,
Oh, you both were tied?
Arrow would have likely because you've got to bear in mind he wasn't fully focused. I think if he was fully focused, he either would have won or tied with Suki.
Yeah, he would have
You
tied
reckon?
because he doesn't mess with
Yeah,
episode Nagi. No, not episode Nagi, but like he doesn't remember most of the first selection and the second selection. Like when he does his videos, keep in mind he is a YouTuber who's trying to grow the fuck up. So he's not gonna go and do first and second selection videos, and he has not really reread all the games. He hasn't even reread Ubers until recently.
So
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 yeah,
do you guys want to do a quiz next week then? Shall I set up a quiz?
yes. Make it about the background characters. I'll win.
I don't know about background characters. It has to be something that I know is correct. So, and I don't
You
know
can
half
literally
the.
just be like, Which one of these is Akira and Doji? And put 4 images on the screen.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
easy
you put
winning.
Shohei Inaba in front of me. I doubt anyone's gonna remember who that is.
Exactly. Like
If you put
now, I'll
I
try.
know
I'll
who
try
that
and do
is.
that.
That's the goalkeeper who didn't save it, but was the first goalkeeper shown in the manga.
I'll
oh
try.
yeah,
I'll try.
Shohei
Inaba.
Inaba. Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said. That's why I
yeah.
was questioning it.
No, yeah, I'll try. I'll try and do some obscure stuff for next week.
I bet if you put Ryo Namioka in front of most people, they'd be like, "Who the fuck is this? This isn't a real player."
I'll do some proper research before coming next week.
Oh,
I'm
Emerald
lying.
Ace. Emerald Ace says put in some light novel questions.
Yeah, like no one's gonna know what happened
Would
between
you
Karuto and
would you
Hiyori.
guys want that like episode Nagi questions, light novel questions, or
Episode Nagi, sure. Light novel,
That's
I
very
mean,
hard for
sure,
some people
but
to access. Keep that in mind.
yeah,
yeah,
that's
no,
that's
I
the
know
thing
all
because
the
I've not
episodes.
read them.
we have no legal way to access it in the UK.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
We literally can't even get it legally imported.
Yeah, I've not even
I've
seen
not read
the
Nico light
Nico
novel
light
questions.
novel.
I've not
So
even read Nico's light novel. I've not
yeah,
read
me neither.
Maro or Yami's.
Bro, we can't get that shit in the UK. It would have to just be episode Nagi for the sake of fairness. Because I'd literally just have to
I know
like
what I have not read
go and
Did
in
search up
Dedu, are
like
you read up on
I don't have
episode
access to
of
it yet.
Nagi?
No, not too much.
So it's gonna be hard for them episode of Nagi stuff.
Let's do research before the thing. It's only like 34 chapters.
I mean,
33?
you know what
For long
you could
chapters.
do? You could do it like save episode 9 because say this is the situation. You said you were going to do 10 quizzes and
Mm-hmm.
say Suki has won 4 of the quizzes and I've won 4 of the quizzes. Then we're tied and then you do an episode Nagi quiz as the tiebreaker.
Okay, yeah.
Save episode Nagi for a tiebreaker quiz.
For tiebreaker. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
But I swear to fucking God, Raito, if the next quiz is not about the NEL, I'm going to castrate you.
Well, just because you said that, I'm gonna make sure it doesn't have any NEL questions then.
And I'm going to castrate you. I hope you're happy with only having one child.
Nah. I need 7, bro. I need 7.
You're not
What?
getting another one if there's no NEL questions.
That's my aim, bro. 7.
Why not just go all the way and make a full 11-a-side team?
That was the plan at first, but the wife said no. No, legit, and that's legit, bro. I got refused. Oh man,
7 is very excessive.
I said 10 because I was gonna be like a player as well. I was gonna be on the team as well. So
Like, what kind of family business are you looking to build up to need 7 people?
No, he wanted 10, so he could
wanted
make a
10
full.
I wanted 10 because then I have, with me included, that's 11. 11
No,
aside.
you've got to
Right,
have.
I have a
You
cool
can't.
idea. How
Cool.
about since I'm the winner, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I make the questions.
Oh.
So
I'll make the
Suki
questions
runs the
and I'll
next
send it to
quiz.
you. Then the winner of that quiz will get to make the next set of questions.
Ooh. Oh,
I'm
that's a
going
sick
to
idea,
win the next. I'm going to
So
win
yeah,
the next
let's
quiz.
go finally
Oh
get to
no,
submit
but
those NEL questions.
Suki knows too much weird stuff though.
What the fuck? Why are you coming at me?
Suki, let's go. Me and Suki have a lot of the same like strange knowledge for some reason.
Exactly. So you're probably gonna win the next one. I'm gonna have to like
Nah, and then after that,
research
I'm gonna
hard.
make a quiz about the background characters.
Yeah, you're mad. I'm gonna have to like research hard or something.
Right. I'll be the one giving the questions, so you're gonna have to participate in your own damn thing.
I know.
Hey,
I'll
Suki,
participate. I'll participate.
Suki, make a question about who Kisaburo Hijikata is.
Who?
Ooh.
This is one of the first selection players, isn't it?
Team V goalkeeper.
But how do you know this?
Why do you know that?
I
That
have
Yeah.
I
to
knew he was from Team
my
V, but oh my day. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but
I need to know
where
this
did
for the what ifs I do. Do a question about who Daya Morinaga is.
oh my
Who?
oh my day.
Wait, you sound like that one guy from a basketball podcast. Who? I'm dead.
Who?
Daya Morinaga is just a random player who passed to Baro during the Team Z vs Team X game.
That was the one
Why
with
do
the
you know
that was the one with the yellow
this?
hair, right? That was the
Like,
one with the yellow
what
hair, right?
brain cells are so deranged that they retain this
Yeah,
information?
how do you
What
remember
purpose
this?
does it hold?
Do a question. Who's Hato Meiji? That one's easier.
No,
Who?
it's
Who the
not.
hell is that?
That's Team X, isn't it?
Who?
That's the dude who scored that wasn't Baro on Team X. He's
Yeah,
the
Team
only other
X. That's what
person
I'm
on that
saying. Team
team to
X.
score.
The blonde haired
Mate,
one with
Yeah,
the
they never
wait.
told us
yeah.
his
You know,
name
me and
though.
Lexio know this weird
Yes, they
stuff. We
did
don't
because
care
they
please
flashed
support.
it on the screen as like a scoreboard. They
Oh
said what
my
his name was.
days. Who's gonna remember that? Guy,
You guys don't
the
have
guy
to, but
got knocked out after that.
hey, that's not my problem for a week. That's not my problem.
Dedu. Next week's quiz, man. We might as well just write it off in it because like we're not winning.
Do a question on who the first PXG player we saw in the manga
Hey,
was.
I'm the one making the questions. You will have to see what you get.
I know.
Yeah, zip it. Don't give them any ideas.
I'm gonna
Actually,
have
here's
to
a
like
question.
research.
This
What
is
I'm.
just a fun question for everyone. Who
Mhm.
was the first PXG player that we saw in the manga?
PXG
Like, you mean in the
Chappy.
NEL arc itself?
player. I mean,
Like the
technically, is
NEL arc itself.
not
First
Loki.
PXG player.
Like we
Loki,
saw
no.
in the arc itself, or
No, just
Oh,
first PXG player. We don't have to know they play PXG at the point we meet them.
Wanima.
He doesn't
PXG,
play
not
for
a
PXG.
wait, give me a
Does he not?
moment. No, no,
He's
no.
on Mine Shine.
No, 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 no,
I
no.
swear Junichi plays for PXG.
Isn't it
Isn't
Zantetsu?
he
On Mine Shine.
It's Zantetsu, isn't it?
Isn't it?
He's the only Team V
No,
player.
I swear Junichi
It's
plays for the PXG,
Zantetsu.
no?
No,
No,
Junichi
Junichi plays
plays
for
for
Manshine.
Manshine.
Oh, mad.
Isn't it
It
that
has to
one?
be Zantetsu,
Oh,
right? Because
like
there
the
is
one
literally no other
PXG
player
random
from
that
the
actually
first
had a
selection
memorable
that
name
goes there.
recently.
Zantetsu is the only first selection player who goes there, right?
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
see
that's the
players
name.
before the first
Do you
selection
mean
That's
go
what
in
I
there,
was
the
thinking
remember?
of.
NEL
Yeah,
or
Zante.
the actual like in the whole timeline?
Just blue lockers as well, because you've got to bear in mind we saw players before the
Yeah,
before the
so it's
actual
Zantetsu then.
selection started.
It's Zantetsu. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. If it isn't just at the NEL. Because at the NEL we see
No.
like all the silhouettes or whatever.
Yeah, but the question is, who is the first? You think we see Zantetsu before we see anyone else?
I'm
Oh
trying to
no.
think.
Is that what you're
If you
saying?
don't
I'm
see
shocked. Wait, do you mean in a panel or as in the story?
In a panel.
Oh,
Well, it's just gonna be some
here,
like random fodder.
do
but
we see
he's gonna
No.
know the
Akira?
name. He's gonna know the name in it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
gonna
a
be like,
random order.
Is it a no?
Is
It's
it
either
Chopper?
Akira
Is
or
it Chopper
Yuzu
like
because I
Emerald
think we see
Ace said?
Yes,
Yuzu in
no,
the
Chopper.
first chapter, right?
Tokumitsu. It is both Tokumitsu and Zantetsu. They're seen at the same time in the same panel. When
But you
he
said
enters the room and he sees everyone, Aryu's here and Tokumitsu's just behind him. Then we see Nishioka staring at him and Zantetsu stood behind.
why is Nishioka staring at them? What?
Wait, is this when Isagi
That's
enters the hall?
yeah, Zantetsu's there, but
yeah,
I thought you were only asking for one of them because yeah, Tokimitsu is there.
yeah. No,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying
Because
that.
the question. Hold
You
on.
know,
Because the
I was
question was who was the first player, not first players. If they were shown in the same panel, that'd be duplicate. You only ask for player in a singular form.
Yeah, I did. I should have
Emerald
known that.
because he can't beat me.
Imagine not knowing the answer.
All right, I'm
Emerald Ace, you're
gonna
gonna have to do some research.
Who was the first named player in Blue Lock
Named,
other than the character?
as in like text box or
Isn't it Shohei Inaba though? Wait, no, Blue Lock player or like wait, are we talking about like
Yes,
Isagi?
no.
No,
First Blue Lock.
character
First
or
Blue Locker named. The first Blue Locker named
he was
that
not
was
Isagi.
a character.
Because if we're talking about like non-football players, it's Anri. But if we're talking about football players, it's Shohei
Yeah,
Inaba.
okay. No, it's not Shohei. If we're talking about not Isagi, then it's Shohei. But Isagi got named, and then it was Shohei. But if we're talking about Blue Lockers, which is
I
what,
thought you just said not Isagi. Did you say not
yeah, no,
Isagi?
but I also said Blue Locker. That's not Isagi.
Ah,
Oh, then
Which
Kira.
make
Okay,
yeah,
it's
it
Kira
makes it
then.
Kira.
I thought you said Blue Lock player as in like in the story itself. My fault.
Who's the first NEL player that gets name dropped in the story?
Loki? No, shit. Wait, calm down. Noah.
NEL
Other
player.
than Isagi, obviously.
It's got to be Noah, isn't it?
Yeah, Noah.
It is Noah. Some people seem to think that Noah got name dropped after they entered the room with like Nishioka and stuff.
No, Noah gets
No.
name dropped in the manga way earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he also didn't get a liner yet. The manga didn't do a good job with his first design.
Yeah, his first design was bland, didn't it? Boring.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Noah went to Turkey for sure, bro.
In it,
Who's
he
the
had a
first?
receding
Who's the first
hairline.
person that Kira recognizes?
The tallest guy, tallest
Ishikawa.
Is it
Ishikari.
one.
Kira who recognizes them or Isagi, though?
No, it's Kira. Isagi
No,
don't know
like in
shit.
no first player he recognized. Okay, first player he recognizes when he enters the room. Then should I say?
Okay,
Ishikari, no?
I don't know that one. I think it's either Nishioka or Ishikari.
It's neither of those answers. You're all wrong. It's
You do
Okawa.
know? It's Okawa?
That's Zeno's ace, Okawa. That's Ishikari, the
AKA
tall
the
ice
cannon
roller.
fodder,
That's
Okawa.
Nishioka, Aomori's Netty, or whatever he says. It's Okawa.
Yeah, I'm gonna not do first selection just to fuck with you. I cannot have Lexio picking my questions anytime.
Inni, bro.
Nice, bro.
No, but that means you can't make it too hard
No,
because
I'm not gonna
next
make
year
it
will
too
end up
hard.
winning.
Wait, you're not doing first selection because you don't want me to win.
I'm joking. You won't find out. I'm messing with you all.
This is gonna be a quiz
This
of just U20 questions.
Absolutely not. Then you guys would all have an easy time.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Reasonably.
It's the one arc I
Yeah.
barely remember.
Okay. Okay.
That whole
I'm
arc is
I'm getting
strange.
scared now
How
because
many questions am
I'm
I
gonna
allowed
come
to
dead
do?
last.
Do 20.
20 questions.
Yeah.
First select.
15 to 20. Do 15 to 20.
I'll
I
do
was
20.
meant to do 15 today.
I'll do 20.
Because if you do like
So first
4
selection,
questions per selection.
I'm counting first selection, second selection, third selection, U20 NEL. So in those 4 arcs, we will have 5 questions for each.
Okay.
A
You
plan. The
just named
surprise.
5 arcs.
Yeah. So
First
4.
selection, second selection,
First, second.
third
Yeah. So
selection,
4 questions for each.
U20, NEL. Yeah, but
So
you
4
said
questions.
across those 4 arcs we'll have 5 questions.
I reversed it. My fault.
Wait, so
No,
we
I
do
actually said among those 5 arcs, I was gonna do 5. I accidentally did 25. Oh shit.
Yeah, that would have been 25.
Can I?
Anyway, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you
we're
know what?
gonna. I think I'm gonna crush you guys.
Yeah, because those 5 first selection questions, you guys are gonna not next year, but you two are gonna scramble your heads. Oh, we might have arrow too.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know what would be interesting?
Listen, just help us out a little bit, innit? Don't be going to like
Raito.
who's Roro no Zoro or something like that. Like don't be putting
That's a
in like,
character from One Piece.
yeah, but I know. I mean, like, don't be putting in some random names like no one's ever heard of. Like,
Well, except Lexio.
but this is the thing. Like,
Who's
it's not,
Tomonori Tada?
you know
That's the guy who missed the shot.
but that
Yeah.
this is what I'm saying, Suki. You know, if you go in that direction, then Lexio's gonna get all the right answers, and then like everyone else.
So you're
Do,
telling me to
do
think
you
like a
really want
dumbass?
Lexio to win? Let's be
So
honest.
you're saying I should stop being a smartass and think like a dumbass?
Yes,
Is that
basically,
right?
basically.
Basically, they're saying if you make the questions tailored against me, then that's what you need to do.
But you can't tailor it against him because, do
You
you?
can't tailor it against anyone. I'm doing
Because
5 questions
if
per
you
arc.
tailor it against him, most likely we're still gonna lose. So you gotta do it like in a way where
Well, not
it's like,
necessarily, because if it's just U20
Because if I
questions, I'm
think
fine.
something that Lexio's not gonna get, the rest of them donkeys are not gonna get it either.
bro, you can't.
Oh wow.
bro, you
You've got
never
to
know.
bear in mind,
Most
there were
funny
questions
letters,
that Edu
numbers.
got that I didn't.
Number D. What is
You
number
never know. You
D?
never know. You never know.
Number D is crazy, Rick.
Yeah, but it just like you could do like, oh, how many goals did Barrow score in like the second selection or something? Things
Yeah,
like
but I
that.
can name that. That's easy.
Ugh.
Oh my
That's not
days.
really going to help you in the fight
Where?
against me.
I'm
How
not
did you
gonna
not
do
win
much
this
of
one,
that
Lexi?
because remember we only have a 5-second thing, so I can't do much of numbers. If not, that's like
Well,
very unfair towards everyone.
well,
That's
well. Here's the thing, though. Here's the
That's
thing.
just not my
You've got to bear
problem.
in
Yeah,
mind.
just not my.
The reason I didn't win this one is because A, U20 questions fucking suck, and B, I
Hold
wasn't
up,
even meant to be here today.
that's just not my
that.
problem.
Suki,
That's
make sure
just
you
not
make sure you pile up U20 questions then, because that's Lexio's weakness.
bro. I said 5 per arc.
Okay, then
So you
we'll
guys
have
have
to
to
we'll have to
hope.
overtake him in those ones.
Yeah, no, you guys have to hope that I either fuck up questions outside of that, or you get 16 questions right in total. Because
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna have to do some research throughout the week.
But Raito, here's a cool idea. After these quizzes where we each run one, what we should do is we should do a quiz where you quiz us on your content, and then Suki quizzes us on his content.
Oh,
No one watches
Yeah,
my
but we
content.
can't
but
quiz on
it,
my content
No
though,
yeah.
because
one
we've
What
only
watches
about
got
my
Dedu?
2
Dedu,
blue
content.
lock videos.
we'd have to go through all of
But I actually would have an easy time because your content is very easy to watch, and I've watched damn near all of it. Just not the review chapter reviews, but everything else I've watched it. So that's easy, Rick.
yeah.
I think it wouldn't be that
We,
hard to watch everyone's content. You just binge
To
it.
watch Raito's content is easy. To watch mine, it's very spread out. It's not like, and some of my old content is very bad editing.
To be fair, though, I've watched most of your content, Suki. It's
but
not
what
that
about
difficult
Dedu's?
to
Because
watch.
You
with
psycho.
Dedu's,
Wait, Dedu, you have a channel too, right?
yeah.
Yes, I do.
Oh shit, I haven't watched your channel yet. I gotta do that.
Well, covering my blue lock content will be very easy, considering it consists of only 2 videos and about a
What is
minute
Dedu
worth
saying?
of content.
He said, "Can you not hear him?"
He's just
It's very
very
echoey
robot.
right now.
Does he?
He's
I
very
can hear him.
choppy right now.
He said covering his Blue Lock content will be easy because he's got about like 2 videos on Blue Lock.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. He doesn't upload much.
Okay, so
No, he uploads.
we'll leave Dedu till last so that he can get more Blue Lock videos out.
Don't get your hopes up. I'm
And
just
bear in
saying.
mind, you've got to bear in mind, it's going to be like a quiz ran by Suki, then a quiz ran by like Dedu, then me, then whoever, and then it's going to go into the
Yeah, but the likelihood
quiz.
is
Oh,
you're
Arrows
probably
is
going to
gonna
be
be
the
the
next
hardest
quiz.
one, bro. How many
The
videos does he have?
likelihood is you're going to be the next quiz because you'll probably win next week's quiz.
But
But
not if Arrow's it.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Wait, no, I should win next week's quiz anyways because I'm good.
No, you're not.
Number D.
There's a
Bro.
difference between confidence and delusion.
Listen. I knew all the answers to my questions.
You made the
That's why
question.
you chose them.
You also knew the answer to what number it was. It was number D. Wasn't it, right there?
Listen, you guys got some wrong. I didn't. Right, at the end of the day. But yeah,
The classroom of the elite fandom can go jump off a cliff and go filtered Ayanokoji's big filtered.
I agree with you, Dedu. The classroom of the elite fandom is utter bullshit.
you guys
There is
hate
a
Exactly.
it,
score,
yeah.
right? I
Lelouch
guess, but
solos.
You guys hate it, yeah.
no, the anime, manga, light novel, they're okay. It's just the fandom are off.
Yeah.
Ah,
I've got, oh God, I think I've got almost 200 videos, somewhere around that.
mm,
My first 100 were all Classroom of the Elite. And then the fandom was just like, how? We're going to suck now. And I was like, yeah, screw that. So I ditched that. And then I did Code Geass for ages. And then I came on here. So I started gearing more towards Blue Lock content, which is where my 2 Blue Lock-esque videos came
mm-hmm.
out of nowhere.
I just
And
realized we might have an issue if we did do the content quizzes because fucking everyone's got such different content, and I've just realized no one's going to be able to sit through and binge my content. It's not built
Right.
that way.
Well, your blue lock content.
Yeah, my Blue Lock content,
Why? It's quite straightforward though. It's in parts, no?
well,
light
it's.
novels. Oh, I don't know any light novels, I don't think.
I think I'm the one who has the least entertaining content.
Self-awareness
Why?
is a good buff to have.
Because mine is just me talking at people. Yours is like you
Yeah,
guys actually explaining shit.
but I've got on my phone I can like switch the screen off and just listen in it.
True. But yeah, no, I think maybe it won't work because I doubt Dedu's gonna sit down and just binge everyone's content. No offense, Dedu.
Yeah, I don't binge too much content. I think
Emerald Ace.
the most effort I've ever put into something Blue Lock related was analyzing Hiyori's no look pass to Isagi in the Ubers match.
Mm,
You know what I
yeah,
might
But I
do
won't lie,
for a
I
video?
cooked with that analysis.
I need to
Just
watch
saying.
that. I need to watch that because I feel like no one else noticed that Hiyori didn't really look when he made that pass.
I haven't
I
got it
did.
in
I
a.
just don't care about
I
Hiyori.
actually haven't put it in a video. I might do.
You're Raito.
Yeah.
I had an idea. I want to hear if you're game for it.
Mm-hmm. Oh
At
wait!
some
Before
point,
you go, Emerald Ace, it's not that he doesn't like Classroom of the Elite. He just doesn't like the fandom.
It's
yeah.
good. It's a good show. But I remember one interaction I had on a video. It was Ayanokoji against my goat Lelouch. Now, I said Lelouch wins for this reason, that reason, and this. And some random Classroom of the Elite little filtered rider came over and said, Ayanokoji Solo, you haven't read the light novel, you fake reader. Never scale again and get off this channel. I'm sorry, what? Did I insult you or something? Like, I provided like a decent, like multi-paragraph explanation, just
Mm-hmm.
setting my
I
point
mean,
straight, and he
you've
just like,
got to bear in
you didn't
mind,
need it.
Dedu, you've got to bear in mind, Lelouch solos Ayanokoji in intelligence. So I don't know what the fuck they were going on about.
Intelligence is debatable. Ayanokoji is very good in that
Koji is
because
very
White Room.
No, Ayanokoji is very smart, but you've got to bear in mind just how fucking smart Lelouch is. A lot of people underestimate Lelouch's intelligence because they
Oh,
more
it is very
aspect him on his
underrated.
manipulation, but he is very fucking smart.
Yeah. Okay, very, very out of most of your guys' realm of understanding. But when I scale with intelligence, I use 2 separate psychological theories. You've got a theory set by Cattell and one set by Gardner. Now, Cattell's theory involves 2 separate types of intelligence, which is crystallized intelligence, which is knowledge accumulated by your experiences and applying it. That's like Ayanokoji's field, very knowledgeable in every single aspect, applies it, nerd emoji incarnate. The second one is fluid intelligence, which is applying novel information, being able to learn quickly, understand abstract concepts, and then apply it in the moment. That's what Lelouch is good at. He's very good at thinking on his feet, adapting like that, and go. And they're obviously both very different types. So it's hard to toss up who's smarter
Okay.
in that aspect.
Wow, you know this shit, bro. Yeah.
That's only a fraction of what I know. If
Yeah, I
this
know.
was like smart character trivia, I am confident I would solo easily. But this is
Oh yeah,
this is Blue Lock. I am cannon fodder.
Yeah. Nah, but you know some good stuff.
if this was who can make the most correct predictions about Blue Lock, I would win.
Ooh, Nana say prediction be carrying.
That's not the only thing I've gotten right though. I've made a lot of dumb predictions.
Is no.
It's not that impressive. Hold on. I am going through like about 30 odd.
Also,
information.
Raito, I have an idea for a thing, if you're game
Yeah,
for it.
yeah. I'm game.
You versus Suki.
Mm-hmm.
On one of my videos at some point, I'm gonna quiz you on what if.
Okay. Your what ifs.
Yeah, see who's actually been paying attention, because you've both told me you watch them.
Mm-hmm.
See who's actually paying attention and who's just lying to my face.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. But if I get any wrong, it's only because I forgot.
Making excuses already.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah,
It'll likely
Koji
happen after I
definitely
got.
not at the same level as the Glazers say he is. There are some diabolical takes out there that really make me consider the mental aptitude of some people.
A lot of people try to say he's like smarter than Light.
I think he's a
I
little
think
bit smarter than Light is.
I'd say no,
Light
but
was
people try to like
carried by his
make
special notebook.
but people try to make it sound like, oh, he eclipses Light. They're kind of relative.
Yeah, because it's kind of hard
Like
to put out there.
I will admit, Ayanokoji is smarter, but not by much.
Oh, that's messed up.
People describe him as if he's
they're
smart,
very
but
different
too intelligent.
characters.
Mhm.
Because Ayanokoji's in a school environment against much weaker opponents in fixed situation games with different rules, such as all the different special exams. But he's also got a very strong narrative with the white group backing him up. And then you've got Light, who's in a cat and mouse situation against a great detective like El Laureate, but he's also got a
Yeah.
supernatural notebook in his possession as well. So it's very hard to kind of toss up from there, which is why it's in the smart.
Ayanokoji is definitely not as smart as L. Ayanokoji's not smarter than Aizen.
Well,
Do a
it
quiz on the
depends
ego eyeball joking. We could.
because there is a myriad of different categories used to scale who would outsmart another person. You've got ranges from different like psychological theories to different more cunning stuff. Like I'm pretty sure I use about 14 different categories when it comes to comparing characters.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be heading off, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we. I don't know. I was gonna wrap it up. I don't know if
Okay, I can stay for
you
the
want to
wrap up
keep.
then.
Sorry.
If you're wrapping it up, I'll stay for the wrap up, but I've got stuff to do
Yeah. I don't
before
know
I
if
go to
Dedu you want to keep going or what you saying.
Well, it depends if people want to hear the non-Blue Lock related. Yeah. Well, I guess it
Yep.
can be Blue Lock related actually. To be fair.
I mean, yeah, intelligence applies to Blue Lock.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
basically, what it is all of these different categories that I personally use. People use different ones. There's scaling IQ. Yes, you can, in theory, scale IQ. At least I can. I don't know about others. But you also scale with emotional intelligence, social intelligence, general intelligence, which is what I talked about before. Got planning, strategy, tactics, manipulation, deception, mentality, thinking, reasoning, senses, foresight, problem solving, psychology. Some people use adversity quotient as well. There's other, and just others beyond that as well. And that all just kind of culminates into how people in the community that I'm in, the smart character debating community, all uber complexly break it all down. So nice and long, but it takes a lot of braining to be able to brain it.
Yeah,
But
bro, like 20 categories is long, bro.
yeah, but
That's
also
long.
all of these categories have different subcategories. Like I'm pretty sure my total subcategories, which I use when analyzing two characters against each other, or even just individually, I think my subcategory count goes over 100.
Wow. And did you come up with these categories, or is there like a set template or something?
There's not a set template in theory. Like some people don't scale IQ because they think your IQ doesn't determine your ability to outsmart another. Like you've got people like Ayanokoji who have an incredible IQ, but then you've also got someone like Yuichi Kachigiri, for example, from Tomodachi Game, who is not exactly very good on the IQ side of things, yet they're still, some would say, comparable, because Yuichi is better in areas like his manipulation and his deception, whereas Ayanokoji's better with his IQ and intelligence. So it's really, like, even like what Lexia was saying before, like Ayanokoji is not smarter than L. Some people would say that Ayanokoji is, because L lacks feats in areas like his planning, his strategy, his manipulation, and his deception, which are all areas that Ayanokoji is very strong in.
Yeah.
But also, L is far better at the more detective-based categories like your thinking, your reasoning, your senses, your problem solving, and your psychology. So it's all a matter of weighing like which one is more important in which situations, when, what character dominates more subcategories in these individual categories, and how do they counter or resist the opponent that they're coming up against, and how do they also scale individually in terms of both quantity and quality. And you have to like clash every single one of these in order to actually have a full comprehensive analysis.
Ooh, it's down to science this at this point.
Yeah. And I mainly do this for Lelouch. Like right now, I would say there's this one person in Smart Character Debate who used to be like the Lelouch representative in the community. And his name was Sahe. But he's moved away from that to scale some other characters, while at the same time I was growing in terms of Kogiaf representation. And now I'm writing a mega document. Basically, a document or a doc is where you analyze a set of or individual feats achieved by a character used to create a comprehensive analysis and explanation of a character's achievements, whack them on a document for other people to read and understand. Basically, it's your way of like buffing a character.
Okay, where are you putting that up?
I'm currently writing a mega document for Lelouch, covering all of his feats in his 50-episode anime, the 5 OVA episodes in Akito the Exiled, the movie in Resurrection, and a couple theories that I have with the anime as well as Rosie of the Recapture. I'll also be covering his feats in the stage novels as well.
Okay.
And that's just for Lelouch. I've already written 2 documents for him, and actually one of them is probably my biggest hit yet, was his Geass X methodology, X individual analysis, which is something he does in his Resurrection movie, released 2017, I think, or somewhere around there, where through
That's
my
cool.
analysis of that feat, I managed to confirm that Lelouch had managed to analyze 2,464 different 7-premise combinations simultaneously in just a 20-second time span. And that equated to basically what a premise is that it's a piece of information used when figuring something out.
Mm-hmm.
For example, what Lelouch had to do was figure out who was controlling the Geass he was up against, what that Geass was, and does it align with the different methods that he's seen used. So that would be one premise for what the Geass was, a second premise being who the individual was, and a premise for each methodology that this Geass user had used, which I had equated to 7. So this would be 9 different premises in one reasoning process. And I managed to calculate that there were 2,646 different one of these 9 premise reasoning processes, which he went through. He would have critically analyzed every single situation for every single one of these different, roughly 2,500 combinations, and did so in 20 seconds, which, by doing the math like at the end of the document, equated to each one of these premises being critically analyzed in 0.008 seconds.
How do you even manage to get all that?
By being a deducing analyst, as my name says.
Brilliant.
Yeah. And when I posted this document and I made it public just under a week ago, alongside another Lelouch document I made regarding his 1 million miracle strategy and Li Jinkei's Shenhu mastery feat, which is phenomenal as well, so is Ayanokoji.
Mm-hmm.
But a big creator had made a video involving Lelouch, and I literally glazed my own document in his comment section so hard that people had actually read it and were like, holy crud. And even before that, my second POV critique, who is neutral towards Code Geass, so it's a reliable second POV, he goes over my documents and makes sure I've made sure everything aligns with the plot, it's a consistent explanation and structured well.
Okay.
He said that this was the single best thinking and reasoning feat that he's ever read.
Okay. Where do you upload it?
On my channel, in my posts.
So is it all written so people have to read through it?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I think, I remember I'll be doing another post today that will have a full, a composite doc storage, which will have every single one of my Code Geass related docs all in one document, so they're all accessible in one place.
Okay.
So I've got all my nerdness on one document, publicly spread to everybody.
That's dedication, man. That's sick.
I am dedicated. With the Sahe guy out of the picture in terms of Code Geass representation, I think with these documents, I'll probably become the main, leading figure for Code Geass scaling in smart character debating.
Yeah.
Which is basically one of the big boys. Not in terms of popularity by a long shot.
Mm-hmm.
There are people with thousands and thousands of subs in this community. I've only got about 212 last time I looked.
Okay.
But I am putting myself out there. I am going to carry Code Geass on my back and properly put it on the map for scaling.
Oh, that's nice, man.
That's my dedication.
Yeah, that's dedication for sure. So is the author of Code Geass a genius or something, bro?
Probably. You have to have a special respect for people that write very psychologically thrilling stories. You've got Code Geass, Classroom of the Elite, Death Note, Monster, 20th Century Boys, all of these just great works. And it really makes you think, like, how smart are the writers to have been able to construct such a story?
This is my thing. Like, a lot of these stories have such complexities that it's like, bro, these guys should they must be like some kind of, they must be smart, because
Yeah,
a lot of the stuff they come up with in these stories, man, it's like, how did you think of that, and why does that line up, under scrutiny?
yeah. I think if you're really looking to like read a psychologically complex but also like thrilling story
Mm-hmm.
that just will blow your mind, no doubt, would be Usogui.
What is that?
It is a manga.
Usogui.
Usogui. Usogui.
Okay. Okay. What's that about?
Basically, what it is it's just a series of complex mind games, and it is phenomenal. Like the main three characters in this verse, Suichi, Baku, and Lalo, are all three of the most highest scaling characters that
Mm-hmm.
are currently used that aren't like unrealistic.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's also just amazing in terms of writing. So it's definitely one of my top recommendations if you've got a bit of time.
Okay. I'll try check you out.
My editing isn't too good, unfortunately. That's a big part. Basically, most people express their takes, which is like, your opinion on who wins Ayanokoji versus Lelouch. That's called a take. My take on Lelouch versus Ayanokoji is. And what you usually do is that you post them into like short form music clips
Mm-hmm.
where you kind of just edit that comparison. Like, you'd have to watch a video to see what I mean. And mine are far from great. My edits are far from great. Like, there are some people, like, you will watch one of their edits and it's phenomenal work. But that's kind of how you represent your takes and how you build up your influence. Or you just join loads of Discord servers and just spread your name. Just like, I'm me, I think this, rah.
Yeah, but
And
things like editing is stuff you can learn in it.
yeah, I've been in the smart character debating community for about 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I admit my edits have gotten a lot better. I've gotten a lot bigger, but I'm still bottom of the barrel in the grand scheme of things. But I think my like awareness in public, like most people will know who I am, mainly because I think it was at the start when I started scaling cookies, everyone thought I was a Sahe filtered rider, just because he was like Sahe was the only person scaling Lelouch high, and then I scale him high, and everyone thinks I'm just like leeching off him. But then Sahe leans away from Lelouch scaling, and I stick to it. And I would say, arguably, I have done more for Lelouch in the past few months that I've scaled him than Sahe has done. But he's still amazingly big, amazingly smart person as well. But
Yeah.
ego boost, I think I've done more for Lelouch in a fraction of the time. Just
Yeah.
self-glazing.
But yeah, it takes time though to build like that.
Yeah. But editing's a big part of it, so it's a shame that I'm not up to par. That's why I'm doing it
I,
through documentations.
but like I said, man, this that's stuff you can learn in it.
Yeah.
It's not something you've got to be too worried about right now. Over time, it gets better.
Yeah.
And if you dedicate to learning it, I'm sure you'll get there quite easily as well.
Ooh. Is seeing a genius / their work interesting to you? If so, why are geniuses so interesting? I find them really interesting because getting a little bit personal, but not too personal. Like, you know, people have a type in a way. There's like personality and physical traits that they prefer. I'm a lot leaning on I am personally attracted to very intelligent people. Like, I find somebody being smart is just something endearing. So I think it mainly stems from that. So when I see just like a smart plan all come together, I'm just like, yes, that's amazing. I like that. So that's what really invests me. But also just aside from that personal aspect, just watching as a plan like unfolds itself, or you get like a big sudden reveal out of nowhere, or you watch them construct a intricate strategical play right in the moment, is just something when you're consuming that media for the first time. It's just something so like satisfying.
Yeah, me.
Like, I'll be a bit biased here, but the ending of Code Geass, when Lelouch finally enacted the Zero Requiem, and it hypes up as if he's just like gone bad. He's like taking over the whole world. Like, he betrays the United Federation of Nations, holding the world's leaders at gunpoint, and you think he's gone mad. And then he faces down Schneisel, and we've just learned his plan of using the Damocles to strike every nation with a flare nuclear warhead, risking the lives of what he predicted to be 2 or 3 billion people, willing to wipe them off the face of the earth just to achieve world peace through power. And you're brought into this like dichotomy of just a deep ideological battle, because either Lelouch or Schneisel is going to win this impending encounter. And you're either going to be what you're perceiving Lelouch to be, just a traitorous empire willing to use any means necessary to get what he wants.
Yeah.
Or Schneisel's going to win, someone who's going to wipe out multiple billions of people to achieve a permanent state of supposed peace, but under constant threat of the flares. And Lelouch wins through a phenomenal thing. Like, I'm pretty sure based on a poll I did that's going to determine the next document I do is going to cover that final battle between Lelouch and Schneisel. So I'm going to love documenting it. And at the end of it, where he literally pre-records an entire conversation with Schneisel and predicts basically every single word he's going to say, and just posts that recording. And they have literally a back and forth ideological debate. But Lelouch foresaw everything in order to come up behind him and uses Geass, you will serve Zero. Lelouch wins, and he makes his proclamation to the whole world. And then you cut to a few months later, and you hear he's got like this absolute like iron grip on the world, just a true dictatorship. And then, in my eyes, the greatest ending in fiction is then you see Zero, and it's not Lelouch, and you wonder who it is. And this masked Zero comes running at Lelouch, evades everything. And then as soon as that Zero is about to kill Lelouch, you find out it is Suzaku. And this was all a part of his plan to make the whole world hate him, foreseeing every single aspect that was going to happen approximately a month in advance. Whether it was anticipating the Knights of the Round to come and confront him, not seeing his rule as legitimate, predicting that Suzaku would be able to beat all of them, broadcast it to the world to show his power, to then want to join the UFN, to then betraying the UFN and forcing them onto Schneisel's side, to then beat Schneisel and everybody there, to then gain full power of the world, to then have Suzaku, who was deemed dead, then come and kill him, breaking the entire cycle of world hatred and essentially forcing the world to come together to create a better future for everyone. And you learn that it was all planned beforehand, was just the most satisfying moment that I've ever had when watching anime. I would say it was far more than even when we realized Light's memory loss plan came to fruition.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a bit on a tangent there.
That's all good, man. That's all good.
But
But
yeah,
yeah, I
just
think. Go on, you wanted to say something?
I was going to say, just in summary, just watching a plan unfold, the sudden reveal, watching the intricacies build themselves up. That's what makes genius characters just so satisfying to watch or read. Just the eyes and moments.
That
That's what you're there for.
that's my favorite bit when the actual plan unfolds. Because I can't lie, I can't follow half the things they're doing, but but when it unfolds, when you get that explanation of all the little aspects that
Yeah,
that that that
just all
that they
the
have to take
logistics
into
behind it.
consideration. Yeah, I love that. I love that. But me
It's
me
just
personally, I just read it.
yeah, but no, that's just the best part of watching a genius at work. Is just seeing
Mhm.
everything so satisfying.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
I hope that answers Emerald Ace's question well.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot it was his question. Yeah, I forgot it was his question. But
I'm
yeah, I
really
think
wondering how I'm going to balance this with university when I go there. That's
you
going to
can do
be an
it. Trust
arduous
me.
task.
You with uni, you'll have plenty of time with uni. You'll have plenty of
I
time with
will
uni.
do it. I will do it.
Yeah, it's, as long as you like segregate your time and stuff, you should be able to do it.
Gonna need some Lelouch level planning.
The nice thing about uni is like they give you plenty of your own time in it. So,
Yeah,
like,
I made sure to choose a practical uni course because that's the best way I learn. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure they only do like 3 days of learning a week. So that's like
yeah,
2 free days during the week and the weekend.
yeah,
That should be a good balance.
yeah. You're going for what, criminology, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can't say where. I don't want to get doxxed. I'm not into that.
Nah, that's cool, man. That's cool.
But yeah, looking to go into detective work. I'm gonna BL.
Ooh, Emerald Ace is a genius, you know.
I say this because one of the things people find interesting about me is me being a genius. Yeah,
That's sick.
gotta love the hypes from other people.
Now that's sick though. I I'm nowhere near a genius, so I wonder what it's like in like a genius's brain. That shit's fascinating.
Well, like I said, you can be a genius in many different ways. It's not all about knowledge. For
Yeah,
example, I could say right now you could be pretty much a genius in, you know, the social aspect. You've managed to build up like a very decent channel. Like you are able to have
yeah, that's
streams like this with people as big as, everyone that's been on. You've got Lexio, Suki, Aero. You're able to, pull these like big channels into your own, like kind of like inner circle in a way, and have
yeah.
these streams, be able to talk, have a private server with them. Like being able to pull that off takes some very good, like just social intelligence. So you're
Hmm.
certainly a genius in your own
Bro, thanks. But I mean, like, I want to be like a genius, like smart genius. Innit?
a smart social genius.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up here for today.
Uh,
We're gonna have to do some research for this quiz next week
yeah.
because I don't know how many we're gonna be able to get right if they start talking about some random guys
Yeah.
from
Who
the
is
first
this
deck.
random background character that you've never heard of? And
Yeah,
Lexia will just be like, oh, I know. Oh, this is so easy.
yeah.
Or like during the NEL section, we're going to get Aero and his plethora of like recent knowledge. He's like, "Oh, this is so easy," and just
Yep,
tick, tick, tick.
yep.
See,
But
they're
like
like Lelouch geniuses.
that's the thing. But right now, like the thing that carries me through is like when I do videos. Obviously, I'm like researching at the same time. I have to look back through the chapters, so that's what helps. But when it comes to like little, the characters
Yeah,
that
the
only
smaller
appear for one
details.
panel, like who's gonna remember
Lexia would have them. Don't know who else.
that? But I was both him and Suki. They surprised me, bro. Like
Mm.
the way they're just rattling off these random fodder,
Yeah,
mate.
and like Suki going through like a temporary like mental breakdown over getting a question wrong.
Yeah, but yeah, he knocked it out of the park in the end, though. Knocked it
Yeah,
out.
it's not about who starts the quickest; it's about who gets over the finish line first.
Yep, it is. It is. Yeah, so we're gonna have to lock in and do some strict research for the week.
Yeah, I don't
Fuck.
know how much I'm going to be able to get in though. I've got obviously my documents to get right.
Oh yeah, that's true. And I've got a video that I'm supposed to be putting out. I wanted to get it out by the end of last week, and I still not finished it. So that's one thing I've got to really get done. But my edits are so slow, man. That's so slow. Editing is crazy. I need to.
Yeah, I'm definitely the same way. Slow editor.
Yeah, I need to outsource, man. But yeah, man, Daddy, thanks for joining me on the stream.
Thanks for
Uh,
having me.
yeah, of course, at any time. And everyone on the chat, Emerald Ace, Vincenzo, Kit K,
If
everyone
they're
that was
still
here
here,
today. Yeah, man, good to see you all. Good to speak to you all after the 1 week break, the 2 week break. And yeah, we hope to see you guys next week. So take care and God bless. Oh
yeah.
Emerald Ace just sent in a chat real quick. Let me just read it out. It
My
says,
creativity x hyperanalyzation is my key trait as a genius. Plus, I tend to absorb knowledge easily and faster than everyone else around me. Ever since I was little, I was always acknowledged as a genius.
"Wow, that's cool, man."
Gee, this is some prime self-glazing over here.
No, that's so cool. That's so cool though to be known like that, man.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But
man.
I'd say, yeah, having creativity and great analytical abilities is a phenomenal combination to have.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But yeah, man. Good night, my bro.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, and I'll see you. I'll see you next week, hopefully.
yeah, should do. I'm
Take
getting
care and God bless.